Oh, there we go. Greetings, one and all, and welcome to another wonderful episode of Knights of Aurea. My name is Laco Von Mana. I am your humble dungeon master, and these are my fantabulous players. Say hi, fantabulous players.
Hello.
Hold on one second. That's not super appropriate.
Guten Nagen.
Wait, okay.
Gute Nacht. Means good
Yes,
night.
welcome in, everybody. Lobo, good to see you as always. Vaz, I saw you in the chat somewhere. Lucy Blaze, welcome in as well. I might butcher this. Imari's 26. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the archives. Glad you can stop by. Hope you guys will enjoy the show today. Oh man, episode 5.
We're all here.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we're here this week. Woo!
And finally, fuck, dude.
Some people
We're
woke up
about to
in
start
time.
without you.
Medusa, welcome in. Hello. Good to see everybody. All right, welcome in. Lobo says, Laco, help, my shit posted spiraled out of control. Yes, it did. It's completely your fault. Amari says, I saw light, I came in, and there's a bunch of cool people. Oh, hell yeah, thank you so much. Well, I hope you enjoy the show today. Well, speaking of these cool people, let's go ahead and get to introductions. Like I said before, my name is Laco Von Mana. I am the DM for Knights of Aurea. These are my lovely players. We're gonna go top to bottom in the Discord for introductions, starting with the lovely Dancho.
Greetings. I am Dancho Hodang, boss of the Golden Tiger Casino, playing just in time. Your fabulous paladin of Helm himself and wonders of the best there is to offer.
Alrighty, next up we got Melina.
Hi everybody, I'm Alina, but you can call me Mimi. I'm a cyber kitty girlfriend VTuber, and I play Mary. She's a little moth fairy. She's very sweet, but spicy at the same time, and she just wants to make friends and, you know, fuck shit up.
Next up we got Trix.
What's good? It's your boy from Twitch, Trix VT, Demon, Jonas Rogue. Yeah.
Loving the new emotes, by the way.
Hell yeah.
Next up we got Yami.
Ooh, hi, I'm Yami Umai. I'm a normal streamer. I'm not a VTuber, but it's nice to meet everybody.
Sure.
And, you know, I play Akira, who's a kitsune bard slash trickster slash rizzler. It's nice to meet everybody.
And last but not least, we got Hina.
Oh, my name is Hina. I am a celestial dragon VTuber who mostly does art, and I play Reeful, who is a super mature, super intelligent tiefling with a dragon named Search.
Alrighty, thank you guys for the introductions. Everybody in chat, Be Cryptid, welcome in, good to see you. I love these little fuckers. I do too. But yeah, I don't really have many announcements for today. I know, at least for me, Trix, you and I got a collab going tomorrow with our boy Kohi.
Yes, sir.
I don't really know what we're gonna
yeah.
be doing yet. We didn't really decide, so we'll have
Play
to figure
Apex.
that out. But Kohi said he didn't really play Apex, so we had to find something else, remember?
Really?
Yeah, that's why I made the group chat. I mentioned that.
You guys are gonna have one fun collab.
Great
Oh,
start
shit.
already.
We'll figure it out in DMs, it's fine.
I thought it was Apex. Okay, whatever.
It was supposed to be, but yeah. Blame Kohi, not my fault.
No, it's okay. We'll find some.
But yeah,
we'll find
besides
some crazy
that,
stuff.
yeah, besides that, you know, we got D&D on the weekends as always. My schedule is going to be kind of out in the open the next few weeks. I think I mentioned this yesterday. I'm going to be trying to experiment with different streaming days, you know, see what works, see what doesn't, you know, see if I want to change up my schedule a little bit going on in the future. But yeah, besides that, I don't really have any announcements. Anything y'all wanna plug real quick?
My my OnlyFans.
Whoa.
You know.
Bruh.
Actually, I do got something to plug real quick. Hear me out.
Okay, okay.
What?
Oh, rebrand Yummy coming soon. 2.0 werewolf.
Please mute him, Flacco. I'm begging.
Oh,
For
Thank
my
you,
plug,
Yummy.
I will be having my uncapped subathon continue with day 9 on Tuesday, the 28th. But we're gonna treat it traditional style. I'm gonna go all 24 hours now.
Oh, that's
sheesh.
I have like
Hell
5
yeah.
days left, I think.
Ooh, nice. Alrighty, hell yeah. Anything else from anybody? Last chance?
You guys check out the wonderful artist of VT because she has a lot of good art that you should commission her for.
True.
Thank you. I don't even need to plug myself.
I'll plug for you, queen.
Thank you. I'm so blessed.
It's what friends are for.
Tier
It's
3
true.
sub to Seraphim DT. I'm mad.
Alright, without further ado, I'd say it's time for us to finally get started with our next session of Lands of Aurea. Alrighty, so
Fuck.
last we left off, our brave band of misfits has recently broken out of prison after being imprisoned for numerous, various reasons, to each their own. The group of these 5 adventurers escaped from a place known as Castle of the Misra, a high-security prison run by the Fortunata Empire that specialized in criminals of the magical orientation, so to speak. After very bravely escaping said prison, they hijacked a a merchant ship, I believe, and immediately started heading north. Their path being the capital of the Fortunata Empire, not path, their goal, the capital city of the Fortunata Empire being the city of Favor. Now, before they can get there, they needed to stop for supplies. So the party, along with 2 friends of theirs who helped them in their breakout, a tiefling criminal by the name of Kale and a mysterious Medusa by the name of Vala. The gang ended up stopping at a local logging town by the name of Vermilia in search of supplies, clothing, and repairs, as well as a bit of gold on the side. Almost immediately, the party split up into 2 separate groups, one of them trying to get information at the local tavern, and the other one hoodwinking a general goods store owner by stealing numerous sets of clothing and then stealing the money that they used to pay for it. So we'll see if that gets them in trouble later on. But after the shenanigans were had, the party reconvened at the tavern, in which Yami's character, Akira Neverine, ended up putting on the show of a lifetime for this local logging town, in which more criminal behavior was had, a lot of pickpocketing, and just in time, our resident paladin found a missing cat.
Haha.
But, like I said before, shenanigans were had, a lot of partying was held, and then the party, after a nice, long, productive day, rested, and then woke up the next morning with a job. It seems that a bunch of mysterious creatures up in the local forest, the forests of Nan, which is where Vermilia gets all of its lumber. Apparently some creatures around there have been causing havoc, meaning that a lot of the loggers cannot do their work. And so there was a bounty set for, I believe it was 150 gold pieces in total, for whoever would be brave enough to drive said creatures out. And so the party decided they were going to be accepting that as their first ever official quest. And upon arriving to said described location, they found about 8 insect-like creatures in which I believe one of the party members recognized to be a creature known as a rust monster. And that is where we left off. So,
Okay.
let me
Wait, is the
open
map
up
accurate?
Sorry, say that again?
Is the map accurate? Are we fighting? I forgot.
You might
Just
be.
started.
It's combat has
Uh-oh.
not started just yet.
Oh.
But
Yeah.
you guys have seen the scenario. Let me swap the music over here real quick.
Wait, what the fuck are those?
Like I said before.
Little cockroach.
I honestly cannot remember. Let's see. Who was the person to identify? It looks like, I think it was Akira and Mari, I think. Yeah, according to the stat rolls from last session, Akira and Mari recognize these creatures. So,
That's right.
the rust monster, the information that you two learned. A rust monster is a creature that is typically native to the Underdark, basically the underground machinations of the world of Aurea. Basically, if you go into a cave or like a long cave system that goes anywhere beneath the surface, that is typically referred to as the Underdark. And rust monsters are very strange, large insect-like creatures, and they are notorious because of their strange diet, in which being raw metal. They don't eat plants, animals, nothing like that. They eat completely metallic material and nothing else.
Oh, I'm in danger.
These creatures have been the bane of many workers, as well as a couple adventuring parties here and there. And currently, you can see about 8 of these creatures currently wandering about this crossroads. 4 of them seem to be huddled up near a large rocky formation to the west of you. Looks to be pretty close. And then the others seem to be to the north, kind of a little more spread out. So, currently, you guys have just seen these creatures. It doesn't seem like they have noticed you just yet. That's a phone. Doesn't seem like they've noticed you just yet, but you feel like if you stand out in the open for too long, you might get noticed by them. So, I will leave this to you guys on how you want to deal with this. Currently, it's just the 5 of you, as well as Riefel's pet Drake companion, Search.
Search.
So the stage is yours.
Unless you said they haven't noticed us yet, or
They have not noticed you, no. It seems like the 4 rust monsters by the rocky formation seem to be like sort of investigating that boulder, seeing if they can find any metallic material or anything like that. You actually see a little more to the north here, I'll say, these 2 rust monsters over here that I'm pointing to on the map. These 2 seem to be already feasting on a couple small tools. It looks like one of them seems to be chomping on what used to be a logging axe.
Okay.
and Akira looks at the others. He says, "Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I think we should be very quiet." He like crouches down close to the ground.
I agree.
There's rust monsters, so they'll be focused mainly on rocks and metals. Not
Oh no,
necessarily-
my armor is in danger!
Keep quiet, man. Just get down here.
Akira shakes his head.
Silence is of the utmost priority!
I will also add, Mari, since you rolled above a 20, an additional piece of information that only you know is that rust monsters specifically eat non-magical metal. So if you have any like metallic materials that are like magically enchanted, they cannot eat that. It's sort of like goes like against their diet. So I'll say just because you rolled above a 20, Mari, you would know that piece of information as well, and you can decide to share that with the party if you'd like.
Okay. Mari chooses to. I would repeat it, but honestly, hold on. You guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
good.
we're just
Sorry, my
listening.
thing wasn't lighting up.
Uh,
Mari chooses to share the information with the party, quietly as she kind of like flitters around them, so that way everybody can hear her as she whispers.
Right.
Noise. Thank
I
you.
don't think I have any
yeah.
sort of magical metal just yet. Not in this world, at least.
Oi, I got a little suggestion. Since they're all focused on whatever they're doing, we could just stealthily go behind them. Everybody gets a little target, and we just kind of kill them.
I was thinking more along the lines of just keeping it moving past them.
They tend to bother people that come down this path, so I don't know how much.
Is that our issue?
I mean, if they come out and attack us, yeah, it's gonna be our issue.
I mean, sneaking past and then continuing with what we need to do, they wouldn't bother us. We just have to sneak past them again.
You think that Mr. Justin here with his big clunky armor is gonna not get noticed?
One time I had tried to sneak through the guards, however, they found me the second I stepped in. I have no idea.
Quietly.
They have made sure that
I'm shaking
my stealth
Someone gag him.
has not
I don't think that's
been
so.
seen.
As I was saying,
Is he actually like yoo-hoo, in the brain?
Seems like it.
My brain is quite splendid, as said by my father myself.
all right, Justin, would you be able to, if we walk out away from these little creatures, would you be able to not speak?
Yes!
Okay, it starts from now. Okay.
He's just gonna like do that motion where he like zips his lips and throws a key away.
Okay.
Right, even after we sneak past them, I want you to never find that key again. Okay.
Justin gives him the double thumbs up.
Alrighty. Alright, we're gonna try to sneak fast.
All
Do we all
right.
roll for stealth? Or...
Oh no.
Yeah, so how are you guys sneaking past these creatures? And if you are sneaking past these creatures, what is your end goal for that? Because your job
To
was
avoid
to
them?
take care of these creatures.
Oh, was
it?
Okay, I thought they were just random
You were told,
fucking monsters.
well, you were told
Okay.
that monsters were causing issues, in the forest, leading the loggers to not be able to do their jobs. And I would say you guys are smart enough to assume, rust monsters, again, being creatures from the underground, them being on the surface is typically out of the ordinary. So you would
It's
probably,
not
you
really-
would
I
guess that
completely
these are
forgot
the
the fucking
monsters.
quest.
Is
You
that
would
the bounty,
guess.
or is that?
I'll say
Rico
yes,
just
you
stand
guys
up
know-
and immediately
Your
shoot
job
an
is,
arrow
these
at
are
one
the
of them?
monsters you assume is
It's too
what
long,
you have
she's
been
too
sent here to
impatient.
take care of. Also, sorry, what were you saying?
Reefal's just gonna shoot an arrow at the closest one, honestly.
Okay, alrighty.
Yeah,
Not-
as a
Fuzzy.
That would
reaction to that, can
be-
Akira
Yeah.
dash into the bushes?
That'll be this one.
Same.
But we gotta Leroy Jenkins it.
There were
All right.
two of them eating.
Let's do this then, because if one of the party members is initiating an attack, I'm gonna have everybody go ahead and roll initiative. So let me put on that combat music real quick.
Doesn't say anything, just shoots an arrow.
Yep, she's just gonna stand up
Alright.
and immediately shoot.
So proud of her.
Here is what's gonna happen. Before you guys do anything, oh, hold on one sec. I would like everybody, because the initiative in Roll20 is a little weird. So what you gotta do is, first you need to click onto your token, just to select who is rolling initiative, and then roll initiative in your character sheet. So click on your token first, and then roll. Because I have a little initiative tracker that I'll use, and if you don't click on the token, it won't pop up there.
Oh!
Ooh,
God
nice,
damn,
Justin. There we go. All right, so
Oh,
you
God
don't-
damn! Look at you guys.
Damn.
let's see.
Okay.
Do I need to roll initiative for search? or he just
Mari,
goes
did you
with
click
me,
on your
right?
token when you rolled?
I did.
Okay, I don't know why it didn't pop up. That's weird. We'll keep that nat 20. I can change it manually, but can you roll one more time for me? There we go. Okay. It's all right.
What the hell?
I can
God
manually
damn.
I can manually change it to the 23.
Dude, from a nat 20 to a nat 1.
Yeah, what the hell?
I will
Pretty
say,
rare.
Jonas, you roll a 24, but nat 20s will always go first overall. They take priority, so you will go
Damn.
third. I know.
Wait, really? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they didn't matter.
At least that's
for
the way.
initiative.
They sometimes do. Like some DMs use like critical successes, some don't. I like to do them for initiative. It makes the nat 20s feel more important in initiative.
Okay. You know, I would have been happy with 19, honestly.
All right,
I'd
so
have to get a high roll.
so here is how this is gonna work. Since Reefle initiated the attack, that means that the enemies that were sort of like caught off guard are going to be considered surprised because the rust monsters, didn't notice you. So basically what that means is that on the rust monsters' turns, they do not take an action because you basically got the jump on them and they weren't prepared. So you guys will actually get a full round of initiative before they get to do anything.
Hey.
So,
Look who's smart
will
now,
start
everybody.
with Mari. It's at this point that you guys, like, as soon as, like, Reefle, like, knocks an arrow, all of you are just like, oh, okay, I guess we're fighting now. So, Mari, you will go first, and Justin will be on deck. So, Mari, what would you like to do here?
Run. I'm just kidding. I'm so tiny that it's just. Are they still like the ones off, like right here? If you can see where I'm pointing.
I do
Are they-
not see where you're pointing.
Okay, top, not top left, but like. middle
Oh,
left.
okay, yes. Yeah, so
Are they still
none...
distracted and eating?
Yeah, so none of them have noticed you yet.
Okay. I want to move in the bushes and kind of see how they react if they all kind of rush towards us or not. So I'm gonna right here.
Okay. Let me shift the map over a little bit so we can see you. There we go.
I'm about to die.
Alright, so you go over there. I'll say since you're getting close to them, go ahead and roll me a stealth check. If you're moving over there, see if that rust monster notices you.
Why?
20 stealth. Okay, nice. Let me ask you here. Do you have any metal objects on your person?
Yes, but not magic.
Okay. So I will say you are currently hidden, but that one rust monster that's really close to you has like turned in the midst of its eating. It is like looking in your direction. It's you see its antennae on the top of its head begin to like kind of shift around and twitch, pointing in your direction.
Kinda
It
ugly.
might sense something near you, but it doesn't see you yet.
Okay. Would I be able? Yeah, I can. It's not 90 feet. I'd cast Hex.
Okay. Go ahead and activate the spell so I can take a look at it. And you can show the stream as well.
Little button stuff. Give me a second. Frozen. Let me know if it's like spamming because it's not. It's not pressing.
I haven't seen anything yet. There we go. Okay. Let's see. One bonus action. Nice. Place a curse. Deal an extra 1d6 necrotic damage. Alrighty. Hell yeah. So yeah, you kind of point your fingers towards the creature and a small little puff of necrotic energy exits out of your fingertips. That creature is now hexed. Let me go ahead and put a little marker on him. Say, here we go. Anything else you'd like to do in your turn?
No.
Alrighty. This give you your turn. Next up will be Just in Time.
So, since he promised he was not going to talk, he's instead super exaggerating his moments where you'll think you can hear him still.
Sounds about right.
So what he's gonna do is run up. He's gonna run up over here, right?
Okay.
And when he does that, he's gonna bang his all right. Sorry, over here. He's gonna like bang his shield, which I assume it's metal, right? Not wooden.
If you have a metal shield, then yes.
Alright, I'm gonna say it's a metal shield. He's gonna bang it to grab everyone's or all of the metal eaters' attention, and go ahead and strike the one that's closest to him right now.
Okay, go ahead and roll me an attack with advantage, because actually no wait, you just alert. Never mind, just a straight roll. My bad.
Yes.
Since you have basically alerted this creature to your presence.
I take
22, nice. That will definitely hit.
11.
Okay. You slam your battle axe into this rust monster here, dealing a hefty chunk of damage into its carapace. Something that you notice, though. Let me do the damage here. Something you notice as your axe hacks into it. As soon as your axe strikes into it, you notice like the tip of your axe, like the freshly sharpened blade, slowly begins to rust and corrode as you pull it back. And you look at it, and it looks like your weapon has actually been weakened after striking this weapon, striking this creature. You now have a -1 penalty to damage rolls with your axe.
What?
Damn.
Justice is gonna like look back at his part, just like point at his weapon, the rust.
All right,
Okay.
that'll be your turn. Next up, it'll be
The
Jonas.
boy.
Mm-hmm.
The boy is gonna move up to this old guy, which is like, let's see. Okay, as much as I can move.
Alrighty.
You know, he's facing that little rocky rock.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, hit him with the double daggers in the back.
Yep. This creature does not know that you're there, so you can roll this with advantage.
Hell yeah. Okay, doesn't just roll both. I guess. Okay, that's wrong. That's wrong.
Did you just roll the damage?
Yeah, no, that's yeah, that was wrong.
Okay, so with advantage, 21 will definitely hit. So that's gonna be 8 piercing damage, and I did say roll with advantage, so that would include your sneak attack damage. So that's 12 piercing damage in total for that strike there. Beautiful.
Mm-hmm. And then the second one is the 14.
Is it? Because you roll with. I said you could roll with advantage.
Oh, I mean I can.
Yeah,
roll
so you can roll
again.
2 more times then.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, all right, never mind. You just needed the 1. Okay. So let's see. That is all right. Nat 20. So yeah, that does a fuckload of damage.
That's I want chody fuck.
Let's see. That is. We're just gonna run up the numbers here because your character sheet works a little differently. So that's 13 damage and then 9 crit damage on top of that, making that 22 damage. Yeah, you hack into this rust monster, and with 2 swift blows, you fell this creature and strike it down. However, both of your daggers, I assume you're using 2 daggers, right?
Yeah.
Both of your daggers have a -1 to damage rolls now. So the same thing happens here. Now, it's not attack rolls, it's just for damage. So just note that whenever you attack with these weapons again.
Just put -1.
But yeah, very swift kill.
Oh, so it's like 2 hit, not the damage itself. Okay.
Yeah, so it doesn't affect you
reasonable,
actually
bro.
hitting creatures. It's just like when you did the damage step.
Oh, okay, sorry, the opposite. Oh, yeah. Wait. Okay, wait. So it is what I initially thought. All right.
Yeah, so if you're rolling to hit, that's fine. Rolling damage, you just subtract 1 from the damage. Alrighty, good turn there. Next up is would be half of the rust monsters, but they are currently surprised, so they do not attack this turn. So instead, it'll be Akira.
Alrighty. So, being sneak ain't gonna work. I mean, they don't see us right now anyways, right?
No, it seems like half of them don't see any of you, and the other half are very much distracted by Justin.
Alright, that's fine. I will come up closer. About, like, I'd say maybe, like, right here.
Okay.
And I am going to take out my... Honestly, I don't even need to really use any spells. I'm just gonna play my fucking loot. Fuck it. And I'm gonna give Justin advantage. Not advantage. I'm gonna give Justin a bardic inspiration.
Alrighty,
dice.
nice.
So
So
just
that
check out the
means
loot.
Justin, at any point, whenever you roll an ability check of any kind, anytime you roll a d20, you can add a d6 to the total. You basically just roll a d6, and that'll get added to whatever roll you have.
Neat. Justin gives
Just
him
strum
3
the
thumbs up.
loot. Let's say you can speak. You're allowed to speak now, Justine. And then I put the loot away. Is that oh, that's a bonus action. Okay,
Yep,
for a
you still
main
have an action if you'd
I
like.
don't. Oh yeah, I don't think I have a ranged attack, and I'm not running up there and hitting it with the sword. I don't get fucking.
You do got cantrips.
For these. Oh yeah, no, I know. I don't really see the point in insulting the creatures. Can I see those 2 right there from where I'm at?
I'll say you see this one. This other one's hidden behind the rock here, so you see
Yeah,
one
that's
of them.
fine. I'll just move up more. I think I can move it that far.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that looks possible. Yeah.
Alright, I'm just gonna cast a Vicious Mockery right here. And I'm assuming they're stupid, so I'm just gonna make it like seem like a bunch of fucking like half rusted and swords and like hammers and shit just fell into a pile like right there.
I
So that
don't
they
think
put their
that's how
attention.
Vicious Mockery works.
No. I meant Minor Illusion. I'm sorry, not Vicious.
Okay, fine, minor illusion. Go ahead.
Yeah. I said I'm not gonna insult a bunch of bugs.
That's what I was saying. I was like, you just said you weren't using it. What?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and
Fucked up.
activate the cantrip so I can so folks in chat can see it.
Good.
Okay. So you create a sound or image. Let's see. Must be no larger than a 5-foot cube. Okay. So those 2 are definitely gonna have to make an investigation check against your spell save DC. What is your DC for your spells?
It is 15.
15. Okay. Let's see here. Ooh, they rolled like shit. And they have a -4 to their intelligence. Yeah, no. They take a look at that like pile of metal and they immediately turn around. They like they do have a move action, so I'll say they'll end up like skittering over towards the pile and just start like looking at it.
Oh, like little sword right here.
If they could drool, they'd be doing that right now.
Okay. Works for me. I give Justin a thumbs up and a wink, and I end my turn.
Alrighty. Last but not least, we got Refill.
So am I able to like command search to go in at any time, or do I have to do that at like a certain point?
Yeah, you can do whenever. So commanding search to do things, that just takes up your bonus action. You basically just say like, hey, this is what I want you to do. And then after your turn is done, then he'll do it. Because search will just go right after you.
Okay, I see. I'll just keep him with me for now until we get closer to those other ones, and I will just shoot an arrow at the one Justin's fighting.
Alright, roll an attack with advantage because Justin has that creature distracted. So it does not notice you at all.
With advantage, you said?
Mm-hmm. Alright, 14 will hit. Go ahead and roll your damage for me.
And what do I do to do that again?
You just click on the word that says longbow right there where the numbers, oh, hello.
Oh, and I do the, okay. That.
Here we go. Okay, 4 piercing, not bad. You fire a swift arrow into it, and it strikes the rust monster, dealing an additional bit of damage, helping Justin out with the creature he just struck at. You notice as soon as your arrow like strikes into it, the arrowhead rusts upon contact, and the arrow almost like pops off of the outside of it. Doesn't affect the creature at all or anything like that, but you have a feeling you're not going to be able to salvage that arrow back.
God damn it. Okay. So what else am I able to do then? If that's my
So
main
the attack
action,
was
I
your
have-
action, and then your bonus
Right.
action will be telling Search what to do.
Okay, I'll just have him go in and fucking chomp at the dude. Or
Alrighty.
you know. I have to open his thing up to do that,
Yeah.
yeah.
So then, you can move around Search's token, right?
Let's see.
I believe you have access to it. If not, let me know and I can fix that.
Okay. Anything covering the screen. Yes, I can move him.
Alright, sweet.
Okay.
So you can go ahead and roll an attack for Search whenever you're ready.
And do I click like the action for bite?
Yes, that is his main
Okay.
attack.
Gotcha.
Alright. I'll say he does have advantage on this because same reason, so the 24 will hit. So I believe you just click, it's either the word that says attack or the word that says bite. It's one of the two.
Well, I hit the one that said bite to get that.
Okay. Oh, you rolled another attack. Because
I don't
it
know
basically,
how
it works
I
the
did.
same way. You click on one of the words to deal the damage. Here, actually, let me see if I can figure this out real
That's
quick.
the only one that I'm given.
Ah, okay, so yeah, you literally just click the word attack, and it'll roll the damage for you. So go ahead and do that for me with the first attack that was not a critical hit. Because I basically just rolled a crit damage.
Okay. What the fuck does it say attack though?
It's on the dice rolls. You see like where it's the 11 and 24, and then it says attack to the left of it. You click on that.
It doesn't give me the option to.
It doesn't? So if you click on the word attack, nothing happens.
Nope.
That is very strange. I don't know why it does that. Alright, I'll do it for you then.
Yep.
Okay, additional 6 piercing. Nice. That rust monster is looking real rough right now. He is, he's definitely not having a fun time. But yeah, I'm gonna say that is going to be your turn. Top of the round, Mari, you are up again. Unfortunately, the creature that you hex is now dead. So I forget exactly how your hex spell works here. Let me scroll to make sure. Okay, so if the target drops to 0 hit points before the spell ends, which it is not, you can use your bonus action on your next turn to curse a new creature. So you can keep the spell up and you can just transfer the hex to another creature.
Kinda sexy. I like what you're talking about here. Okay. I'm gonna cast Thorn Whip from where I am currently. Would I reach that? Hold on, let me see.
I assume you're attacking this one, 25 feet away.
Yeah.
Alright. I assume he's going to be the target for your next hex.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll go ahead and hex him for you. There you go.
Okay. Hello? Justin!
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Oh my god.
Rebuke the violent! Rebuke the violent!
I'm sorry.
I'm trying to like I'm trying to edit this shit and sorry I didn't know
It's
what that button did.
okay.
No, you're fine, you're fine. So I'm gonna do
Wait, that's-
Thorn Whip, and then let me also... Hello?
Oh, you're rolling the damage?
Excuse me?
Oh, I missed the... Okay, sorry. I missed
Yeah.
your attack. Okay, that will hit. Okay, so that
And
does 4 piercing, and then the 5...
It just did it twice because my thing keeps freezing.
Okay.
I don't know why.
So it's 4 piercing, and then go ahead and roll me another d6 for that extra necrotic damage from your hex.
Yes, so...
All right, an additional 3 points of necrotic damage. Nice. So yeah, you activate your Thorn Whip and you just strike into this thing, knocking off a decent chunk of its chitinous hide off its back. He's not happy about that. I should also mention at this point, now that it's a new turn, these creatures are no longer surprised. They know you're here now.
Okay. Would it get pulled up to 10 feet closer?
Ah, yes, I forgot about that. Does it need to make a saving throw for that? Here, let's find out.
no.
That hits. Okay, yeah, it just happens. Yeah, you yank him a good 10 feet towards you. Alrighty.
Oh.
Is there anywhere else that you'd like to move? Or...
Oh, I just... Okay.
Hello?
I just deleted my token.
Oh no. You deleted your token? Okay, go ahead and put that
I
back.
didn't know you could do that.
Alright,
Hold on.
Kind of bunch up
go ahead and do
it.
the initiative thing for me again, because your initiative got wiped after you did that.
I mean, it's 24.
Professional.
Yeah, but you have to roll it again so I can put it on the tracking, the turn order. I'll make sure I change it to 24. Just roll it one more time. Okay, thank you. Alrighty, then put you back. There we go. All fixed.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Alright, Mari, so
My
you
bad.
move over to the rest of your allies, kind of grouping up for safety. That is going to be your turn. Justin, you are up. Jonas, you're up next.
All right, Justin is going to like reach into his pockets and pull out a wooden key, unlock his zip, unlock his lips, and say, "Friends, they are rusting our weapons."
You literally pull out a wooden key.
I'm so tired.
They are indeed, Justin.
Oh my god, so smart!
What are you gonna do about it?
I
kill
am
him?
going to hit them with the wooden part of my weapon. He's gonna like flip over his battle axe, grab the metal, and smack the creature next to him with the handle.
Smart. I like it. All right. Go ahead and roll me an attack. I will say that the damage type will change to bludgeoning in this case. And yeah, so you're still attacking with your battle axe, so nothing stat-wise changes here.
Sure.
And an 18 will
Lord.
definitely hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Awesome.
10 slashing. Alrighty. With a very swift strike to the creature's head, you immediately like slam down on what you believe to be the skull, if it had one, of this creature, and just shatter its brains, maybe? Does an insect have brains? You're not sure, but you slam this thing to the ground and you're just squash this thing like the giant bug that it is.
Neat.
The creature has been
dead?
failed.
Awesome.
Yes, it had 6 hit points left.
Alright, and then for his bonus action, let's see. Alright, for bonus action, he's gonna activate Bless to Akira.
Ooh, okay.
Akira! Feel the power of hell flow through you! Snaps his finger.
I think you can cast Bless on multiple creatures, if I'm correct. Activate the spell. Just going forward, if you're going to be casting a spell, make sure you put it into the chat. That way I can read it for, like, if we get confused on the stats. And then also for people in the chat to know. Because, you know, maybe some folks don't really know D&D that well and don't know what this Bless spell does.
Yes,
so this
up to
allows them
3
to see what it
creatures.
is. Okay. So, yeah, you can pick 3
Alright, so
creatures.
everyone in that area.
Okay, so Akira, Jonas, and Mari, all of you guys have been blessed. This means that it's very similar to a Bardic Inspiration. You can roll a d4 and add it to the bonus of whatever d20 roll you have to make. So basically, if you roll an attack, you can add an extra d4 to that, and whatever you roll will add to the total.
Okay. Oh.
Something to note,
Pretty good.
this works for Bardic Inspiration and Bless. When you're doing the d4 and the d6, whatever it is, you must roll the d4 or the d6 before I tell you if it hits or not. So if it's for an attack or if it's for an attack, you have to roll it before I tell you if you hit or not, or else it doesn't count. Same with skill checks. If you roll a skill check, make sure you say, I'm going to roll my Bless as well before I tell you if you succeed or not. Because that might, that might add in bias, If you, like, roll a check, I tell you it doesn't work, and you're like, oh, I forgot my Bless, that kind of thing.
Sure. Feel the power of Helm flow through you, my friends. His radiant blessing throughout the universe. Do you hear his call upon thy soul?
I mean, I feel pretty good. I don't know about a call from a god. But
I can feel it!
Perfect! We shall discuss more of his message later.
You should. It feels good.
good luck with that one.
Alrighty, Justin, is that the end of your turn?
Oh, I can still move, right?
Yes, you can.
Alright, then he's gonna... Sorry, one second. Okay. He's gonna move over here and basically be as loud as possible so he attracts their attention. But taunting is not a thing in this game, so...
Not really.
The equivalent of such.
Alrighty, sounds good.
That's the end.
That is going to be your turn. Next up is Justin.
Jonas.
Jonas, sorry. Both of your names start with J, my bad.
Sure.
JJ.
J and
Jonas,
J.
it's your turn, my bad.
Alright. I'm gonna assume that the person on the right, I think Akira and Mari got that, so I like wink over to them and I'm gonna walk over here. Just 30 feet.
Alrighty.
And I'm gonna do a little stabby stab into my friend over in front of me. But what I am gonna do, because I'm alone over here, is I'm going to cast Booming Blade. Let me do that. Boom. Oh, well. I don't know if that's good or not.
600 damage, pretty good, not bad. You'll have to roll your attack to see if it hits or not.
Yeah, so I am going to... I can double hit, right? Or no?
Yes, you can still, because Booming Blade is part of the attack.
Okay, I'm gonna go zink, zink. Oh, that's...
All right, 14 and 13. The 14 will hit. The 13 unfortunately misses. So now at this point you know that
right?
their AC is 14. Actually, yes. You can roll your bless for that.
Okay. Max bless.
Okay.
Critical bless.
Critical bless.
I can feel Helm. I can actually see him in the sky.
Also, you'll add that to the 13. We'll add that to the 13, make it into 17, which will make that hit. So I'll say both of your attacks hit.
Hell
So
yeah.
you'll roll your damage. This does
I
not
still
apply.
sneak, right? 'Cause they're
Not
gonna
in this
focus on-
case. At this point, they're no longer surprised, so they know that you're there. So you don't have advantage on these attacks. And I don't think there are any other parameters that would allow you to get sneak attacks. So these are just straight attacks. So between these two attacks, you deal a total of 11 piercing damage. Pretty good, not gonna lie.
Okay.
Okay.
However, as you do so, you hang into these guys. Actually, no, it's not 11. That's right. It's 9 because you have -1s.
Oh yeah, it is 9.
So,
Fuck.
and now that you've struck into these creatures, that -1 goes down to a -2.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay.
As every strike that you thrust into these monsters with your daggers, you see more and more rust begin to accumulate on your blades. You have a
Jesus
gut
Christ.
feeling that if these blades take too much rust, they may be irreparable later on and may even break.
Dang.
So something to be careful of.
Mhm.
Regardless, did a decent bit of damage there. Good job there. Next up is going to be the rust monsters. I had them set up in 2 separate initiatives, so it's going to be Group 1 going first, which are going to be these 3. So, the first 2 that were distracted by Akira's illusion need to see if they can figure out if it's an illusion still or not. Let's see. Yep, not even close. They are still very much distracted. I'll say they're gonna attempt to try to eat the metal here, but they get very confused as, you know, they go to like nom on it, but their jaws, their jaw-like appendages just phase right through the illusion, and they get very confused.
It's
That's so
special. It's
smart.
special metal.
Yeah, this one doesn't really pay much any mind because he was hearing the noise from Justin. And it's gonna go over to you, Justin, and is going to attempt a bite attack against you.
Come at thee!
Roll a 5, miss completely. As it struck into you, you kind of take your shield and deflect it, and narrowly avoid getting some jaws into your legs. So thankfully, you take no damage there.
He's gonna flex.
Let's
My
see here.
muscles are stronger than iron!
All right. Also, I'll say, let's see. Actually, nope, that's going to be its turn. All right, next up is going to be Akira.
Alrighty. Alright, so how bloodied do I see this monster over here?
That one, good question. Let me check. That one, I'll say, is not bloodied yet. It still has a decent bit of health left.
Okay, that's fine. I will look over at it. I look over at Mari and I say, I'm not too familiar with hacks. Does that do I hurt it more when I attack it as well, or is it only you?
I believe it's only me, but
Oh, okay. I mean that's fine.
I can help you.
I sincerely hope so.
No problem.
His 2 tails like comes up, and in between the tips of the 2 tails, a bright blue fireball forms, and he sort of like points his finger at the monster with a smile, and the tails like whip forward, and he casts produce flame on the
Okay. You said fireball, and I got concerned.
Actually,
I'm
no,
like,
hold
you
on.
are
That's
not.
hold on. Yeah, I'm tripping. Produce flame his own self. Wait, what? I set myself on fire?
No.
Oh, wait, no, it's on my tail. Okay.
No, like I said, make sure to activate your spell in the chat. so folks can see, and then I can also
Oh
read
yeah,
it because I can
I
help
wasn't
with
even
it
on
as
my
well.
character sheet. I don't know.
Yeah,
I was
honestly,
going
you
off
said
memory.
fireball. I'm like, y'all are level 3. You can't cast
Oh
fireball
no,
yet.
I wasn't saying. I thought that
Yeah.
it was just like firebolt. Okay,
Yeah,
let me cast.
Produce
it. There we
flame, I
go.
think. Let's see. Actually, I can look it up real quick.
Oh, I thought I put it in the chat. No, that just casted it. Okay, let me display. There it is. I
Okay.
need to be
Yeah,
up
that's
close to it, and I burn it with fire, basically.
Okay. Range self. Summon spell.
Oh wait, no, I can hurl it. Okay, I'm tripping.
Yeah, you can throw it within
Alright.
30 feet. Yeah. So produce flame is like one of those like spells that have 2 different effects. Its like main thing is like, oh, you can just create a flame, like a ball of flame into your hand. You can do fire stuff with it, but then you can also damage with it.
Okay.
So that is 1d8 fire damage on a hit. You roll a 20 to hit, so that will definitely hit. So that deals 3 fire damage to that guy.
Alrighty. Yeah,
Not
well, I
too
mean,
shabby.
just
Nice.
The blue fire.
Hell yeah. You throw that
Kitsune
blue
fire.
flame-
Yeah, Inuyasha.
You throw that blue flame and it just strikes into the hide. Not dealing as much damage as you'd like, but damage nonetheless.
Alright. After you, Mari. And he sort of like just backs away.
Yeah. No way.
All right. Is there anything else you'd like to do, Akira?
Bonus. Yeah, let me see what he has for bonus actions. Damn it! If only minor illusion was a bonus action. I wish, dude. He like looks around, but there doesn't seem like there's anybody hurt, so he just, chills.
Alrighty.
Doesn't really do anything.
So then next up will be refill and search again.
Okay. I'm trying to look at my other abilities to see what I can do, and all of them require like either risk to me or risk to people around. So, am I able to? How far can I move, refill?
30 feet, I believe.
Okay. Okay. Am I able to go up like onto the little cliff thing?
Yeah, I'd say you can definitely give it a shot. It's a very steep cliff, so you'll have to roll an athletics check to see if you can get up there.
Okay, can I at least go like up to it and then try then?
Yeah, sure, you can go up to it and try it.
right
The cliff
here?
face there probably goes up about 10 feet or so, so I'll say it'll take like all of your movement to get up top there. So go ahead and roll me an
Okay.
athletics check for me.
Okay. Damn it!
Yeah, so you go up to this rocky formation. You're just like, I'm gonna climb this. You start like trying to like scurry up, but it's like an almost vertical, smooth face of stone. You're just sliding like crazy. You're not able to get up there at the moment.
Damn it. Okay. Does that take my action then?
No, I'll say that's part of your movement.
Okay. Would my Thunder Wave be able to reach the 2 over there?
That's a good question. What is the range of Thunderwave?
Let's see. Range 15 feet. It says each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you must make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, and then the range, because you have to center it on a specific spot, and so the range of the spell is also 15 feet, you said?
Yeah. Well, yeah, range, area, self, 15 feet.
I
So
think
would
it's
it...
like 15 feet around you.
Okay, so that would be like... That would be more like a melee-oriented spell then.
Okay.
That would be like a
Okay,
sort of
why
a
are
thing
all my
like you
other
stomp
things-
your foot down, and then like any creatures that get like too close to you, like...
Okay. Alright, whatever. I'll just use my longbow then.
Alrighty. Point at which one you're attacking, and go ahead and roll me attack.
It'll be the one near Justin.
Alrighty. Whenever
And
you're
I
ready.
get 15.
15 hits.
Okay.
Roll your
Okay,
damage.
okay.
6
Five.
piercing. Alrighty. Another arrow strikes into the chitinous hide of said creature. Same thing happens to your arrow, unfortunately. The arrowhead rusts off immediately.
Alright. Okay. And then, let's see, search. Does he have the same range as me?
The same speed, you mean?
Yeah.
Yes. I believe it's
This
also
says
30 feet.
40 feet.
Alrighty, then he's got 40 feet of movement.
Okay, I will also have him. We're just going in a line, you know?
Fair
and
enough.
he
Just go
will-
down the line one by one.
Yes. And... We're not winning another... Okay, he'll just do bite again.
Alright,
Sorry, I
roll
was
me that
reading one of
attack
his
for me
other
then.
things.
We're gonna take the 12 because it always rolls advantage whenever you're rolling for like a monster in roll 20.
Oh, okay.
So whenever we do that, I just take the number on the left. 12 will
Gotcha.
unfortunately miss.
Okay.
So that is gonna be Search's turn then. It is now going to be group number 2 of the Rust monsters. So the first two, the ones that are close to Jonas, are going to sort of try to surround you a little bit. Both of them are going to make attacks against you, Jonas.
Stay away from me!
Okay, first one's a 9, that misses. Second one's an 18.
That 18 hits.
Alrighty. You take 8 points of piercing damage as one of them sinks its jaws into your forearm as you try to like dodge out of the way from both of your strikes. One of them gets a grasp on you and sinks its jaws into your arm.
Ah! God damn!
And then the third one is going to rush over to its nearest target, which is going to be Mari, and it's also going to make an attack.
How much damage did he do?
8 points of piercing damage.
Damn.
And that is going to be 14 to hit you, Mari.
Mhm.
Does that hit?
It hits.
It does hit? Alrighty. Do you have armor by any chance?
I
I
do.
think you should have leather armor. What is your AC currently?
It's 14.
It is 14?
Yeah.
What is your dexterity modifier?
3.
Okay, then you are wearing it then. Okay. I just wanted to double check then. Alrighty, so that will hit. That is going to deal... You take 3 points of piercing damage. Same thing kind of happens there. Although, this thing is very big, and it actually, like, doesn't get a hold of your arm because your arm is too tiny to grab, so it literally, like, wraps its jaws completely around your body. It just starts, like, shaking you around. You're
Please
tiny!
Dragon swallowed.
Your toy.
Akira sort of just like he hides a laugh behind his
Oh,
This is all your fault, Akira!
You're just as
Oh,
strong
not
as
this again.
you're just as strong as us despite your stature, okay?
I'm in its jaws! Do I look strong?
I mean, I hope so.
Oh, fuck.
I will say, Mari, top of the round, it is now your turn. The creature is still
I'm just gonna-
hexed, so if you deal damage to it, you do a little bit more than you normally
yeah,
would.
I do stabby stab with my daggers.
Okay, go ahead and roll me an attack.
Ooh, sorry.
Oh, you good? 16 will hit. Go ahead and roll your damage, and then roll an extra d6 for the necrotic damage. Alright, 4 piercing. And 2 necrotic. Wonderful. So you stab into this thing with your very tiny dagger, and you feel the dagger strike even harder than it normally would. But same thing as your allies from before, your dagger is now going to have a -1 damage penalty as you notice a bit of rust begin to appear on the blade.
Oh.
And then...
Anything else you'd like to do?
and I'm gonna move behind the chair, bro.
Alrighty.
Actually, where's your? And that's it.
Alright, sounds good. Just in time, you're up.
Did somebody call for just in time? Where am I?
Justin, you're so strong.
Holy shit, you're taking on both of them? Damn, dude.
It's
Alright.
not exactly by his choice.
Okay, let's see. Justin is going to use his axe again. He's gonna beat them with the handle part again. So
Alrighty.
bludgeoning damage. And I will roll.
You roll me that attack. 18, beautiful, that hits.
Perfect. And then damage.
Okay.
Wait, what's that?
Ooh.
Oh, 10.
Interesting. He has the one hand and two hand thing. Nice. Okay. 10's bludgeoning damage to this thing. Kind of like bapping this thing upside the head, trying to back it off away from you. Deal a pretty good chunk of damage. It looks like it's a little dazed from your strike. Very good.
And then Justin, for his bonus action, is going to use the rest of his spell slots to use Shield of Faith. Oh wait, no, I saw one left. Shield of Faith on Jonas.
Okay. Quick dilemma. So, Shield of Faith is a concentration spell.
Yeah, and it gets rid of Bless, right?
Yeah, so you're okay with getting rid of the Bless then?
Yes. At this point, I figured. they don't
Alright,
need
just
too
want to make
much
sure you're
help.
reminded of that. Alright. So, you cast Shield of Faith on your ally Jonas. Jonas, you feel this radiant glow begin to radiate throughout your body. You feel stronger, hardier.
He also feels Justin's orbs coursing through him. The power of Helm compels you.
I don't like the way you phrased that.
He's physically yelling at him too. It's like, let the power of Helm compel you.
Alright, but yeah, Jonas, you have
that'll
a
be
+2 to AC for the next 10 minutes.
Damn.
It's like 3 turns, right?
10 minutes? No, that's like 100 turns.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
a lot.
Okay.
Every turn in D&D is 6 seconds, so you can
Right,
an
right.
entire minute is like 10 rounds of combat.
Gotcha. All right, and that's
Too long
it for Justin.
Alrighty. Good turn. Next up, it's gonna be Jonas.
Hell yeah. Which one's the one that I attacked? I'm confused.
I believe it was this one.
This
One
one,
to your
okay.
north, yes.
Now, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna also be turning around my daggers, so I have like the corrosion part on my hand. I don't know if that does anything to me, but I'm gonna hit him at the bottom of my weapon.
Okay.
I'll go bonk, bonk. Okay.
Okay, so that 10 will miss, but that 22 will definitely hit, dealing 6 piercing.
Hell yeah.
Pretty good damage to that one.
Wait, he moved towards me. Doesn't he take booming blade damage?
Oh, yes he does, you're right. What did you roll for that booming blade? Let me scroll.
Or 6.
Okay, so he takes an additional thunder damage as soon as it like moves its legs to like readjust, you all just boom erupt out as like it seemed that your booming blade sort of was like holding it into position, and as soon as it moved, it gets struck with this loud thunderous boom in its ears. And it takes an
I
additional...
flinch a little bit. I'm like, but damn. Splat.
Yeah. It's definitely something you gotta get used to.
Like, okay.
Alrighty, but yeah, that rust monster is looking really bad right now. Good for you, though.
Yeah. Yes.
Alright.
And I guess I can't do anything else, right?
Yep, I believe that'll be your turn. Next up will
Okay.
be some of the rust monsters.
Oh, no.
So,
Die.
the two that were messing with the pile of fake metal at this point realize that that pile of metal is 100% fake. And so they are going to begin to ignore it now. The one rust monster fighting you, Justin, is going to attack against you. Is going to be a 10 to hit. I believe that misses.
Miss, I have an AC of 20.
And then the other two are also going to attack you. Because you are wearing so much delicious metal on you right now, and they are very much intrigued by that. Also, you hit their
Come
friends,
at
so they don't
me.
like that. That is going to be another 10 to hit and a 14 to hit.
Nope and nope.
Okay, yeah. So
Another
these three just
flexing
keep
rounds with
rushing at
Justin.
you, and you hold your shields steady, and yeah, they don't get through your mighty defense.
Creatures
gonna
such
be
as
their
thyself
turns.
cannot penetrate the might of Helm.
All right, next up, Akira, you're up.
Alrighty. Akira's sort of just been honestly this entire like battle, he's sort of just been chilling. Like
Yeah.
watching everything with like his like hands like in his sleeves and just smiling. He looks over at Mari when she like retreats a bit from the bug and like he like arches his eyebrow a little bit. And he says, Are you a druid?
Are you a kitsune? Mind your business.
What's happened?
He chuckles.
Goddamn.
He chuckles and looks back at the bug. After we get done with the little creepy crawlies, I'd like to ask you a few questions about your abilities, if you don't mind.
I'm sure you would.
Alrighty, he's going to. Let's see. Is the bung looking any more damaged?
That rust monster specifically is, let's see. They're pretty banged up right now, yeah.
Pretty banged up. Alright. He is going to cast. Let me see what this is. Ooh, let me put this in the thing. Does this work on like any monster? Like anything?
Let's see here. Yes, it does.
Alrighty, he's
So
going
this
to
would work.
cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on the hurt bug right there.
Okay, so that creature needs to make a wisdom saving throw, DC 15. Let's see what he gets. That's a 19, unfortunately. Sorry. As you focus your spell on this rust monster, it kind of like you see its like its mandibles begin to open for a sec, and then it like shakes its head, trying to like shake off the spell.
Oh, you don't really see that happen quite often. I will bid you adieu, Mari. I hope that you can figure out your performance issues soon.
Yeah, I would like to talk to you about your performance issues after this. How about that?
Possibly if we survive. And he will rush back.
Okay.
You coward!
I'm a lover, not a fighter, darling. And that will end his turn.
Alrighty, that means next up is gonna be Reefle.
Okay, I'm gonna try and have. I'm gonna have Reefle go fucking right up to this one
Okay.
And try and use primal savagery, and she's really fucking annoyed that her arrows are now fucking going to shit, and try and fucking rip into it.
Ooh.
It's annoying.
I believe that's a cantrip, correct?
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and post that for me.
Key.
Or roll your attack with it, whichever.
Okay.
It's been a while since I've seen that cantrip. 10, if that's an attack roll, 10 will unfortunately miss.
Damn it.
As you try to like hack into it, with your bare hands, it seems like its chitinous hide is very strong, and you're not able to find like a weak spot just yet.
Alright. I will have. Is Search able to go help Mari and kill this other one then?
Don't do it.
What? Why not?
You can have it go help the one that's attacking Mari, but Search will take an attack of opportunity from the one rust monster against it. It could miss though.
Okay, well it's fine. I'll just have him try and help kill this thing then.
All
With
right.
another bite.
Yep, rolling that attack. 12 will miss, unfortunately. Yeah, Search is having a hard time trying to get into the weak points of this rust monster as well. You guys are both struggling here. I'm sorry. It's okay. All right, next up, it's going to be the rust monsters again. Jonas, those two that are attacking you are going to make some more attacks against you. They rolled like shit though, and you're good. I'm not even gonna. They rolled a 4 and 3 naturally, respectively. They rolled horribly. But
They're gonna be bad for me.
Let's see. Yeah, that other one's gonna rush over to you, Mari. Again, it's gonna make another attack here. That's gonna be 19 to hit. And you take 3 points of piercing damage. It kind of just does the same thing where like you try to like dive out of the way and it like kind of just bites down on your legs for a bit. You are able to free yourself, thankfully, but it doesn't really feel great.
Feels fucking horrible, actually.
All right, that's gonna be their turns. Okay. Top of the round, Mari. Once again, you can get a little bit of payback if you'd like.
Kind of want to.
I forget. Hex is a concentration spell, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw real quick. DC is 10. Alright, you're good. Reason why is that if anybody is concentrating on a spell and they take damage, they must roll a Constitution saving throw to see if they still keep up the concentration. If you fail the saving throw, you lose concentration and the spell fails. Concentration spells are typically a little more powerful than other spells, which is why they have their own little downsides. So, and this goes for any concentration spell. But you are free to have your turn whenever you'd like.
Baptize. I think. This might. Is there any way I can see the distance of other people from the creature?
Yeah. If you have the ruler function, you can just click on like any creature and just drag it to wherever.
Okay, so I'm going to wait. Hold on. Check one more thing. All right. I'm gonna move right here, and then I'm gonna cast Spike Growth.
Oh god.
Okay. Before you do that, because you're moving outside of its melee range, that rust monster is going to make an attack of opportunity. That rolls a 21. He's going to hit you again for max damage, 9 points of piercing damage on you.
No, it's fine. I can take it. It hurts though.
All right. And you're casting Spike Growth on who exactly you said?
On the one that I was just next to.
Okay. Here, let me take a look at this. Okay. So that is a 20-foot radius centered on a point. Where's the point that you'd like to highlight?
Oh, let me. Alright, so it's right here. I was gonna highlight. Let me make sure I have it correct. Right here. I don't know if you can see it on the.
Yes, I do. All right. So I will go ahead and create a little thing for you. So that is a 20-foot radius. So that'd be like, I
Sheesh.
think. Let's see. Oh no, it's even bigger than that. Hold on. 20-foot radius. So that is. I need more space. I think that's the right size. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's good. See, so you create this massive field of spikes just erupting out of the grass and the dirt, and that that rust monster just starts looking around panickedly. I'm just like, oh god, what's happening? What's going on? And anything within that circle, if you move within it, you will take an 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet that you travel.
Okay,
All right, so that one's kind of just stuck there for a bit. Okay.
Some nasty tricks.
All right, next up will be Justin.
All right. One question.
Yes.
For reactions, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do they work? Do they count as your action?
So a reaction is something you do outside of your turn. So, say for example, like the most common reaction you'll take is an attack of opportunity. Basically, if somebody leaves, say somebody's in melee combat with you and they leave your attack range, like your melee attack range, you can use your reaction to get a free attack on them as they run away.
Okay. In that case,
So it's not something you can
does
do
it take
on
up-
your turn.
right. Does that take up your action or your bonus action?
It's its own thing. The reaction is its
Okay.
own thing.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
What is the
Some
what
DMs
is
I played
the
with-
reaction thing that you're trying to do, or that you'd like to try?
Sentinel.
Okay. Sentinel.
Sorry, let me grab that for you.
Yeah, because that does a couple things. Because I know Sentinel alters what your attack of opportunity can do. Okay. When you hit with an opportunity attack, speed comes 0. Okay, so the first two parts of that is basically when you do an opportunity attack. So let's say one of these rust monsters runs away from you. If you make an opportunity attack, something that you can do that no one else can do is that if you hit them, their movement speed is cut to 0, which means that they can't run away from you at all.
Right.
And a disengage action is basically an action where, like, if you do run away from somebody, it does not activate an opportunity for somebody to attack you. With the Sentinel feat, a disengage action is pointless against you. Like, that doesn't even work. Like, it's basically just
Jonas.
it's basically just a lol no sort of thing. Your
away from
third part of Sentinel, however, that could be something that happens here. So basically, if a creature that's within 5 feet of you makes an attack against somebody that's not you, you can make a free attack with your reaction.
Okay, yeah.
So let's say, for example, if one of these rust monsters go to attack Search or Refill, you can say, I'm going to use my reaction to activate Sentinel and make an attack. And I'll be like, okay, go ahead and roll your attack.
Okay, yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to, because I wanted Justin to throw a javelin at this creature, but I wasn't sure if reaction took away my action to,
It
because
does
some games I
not.
play with, they made it that way, like
Yeah.
instead of making its own separate thing.
Yeah, so if you want to
Okay.
do that javelin thing, you can definitely do that.
Perfect, and I'm a chuck this thing. Never mind, I'm not.
you throw your javelin and it like lands like 2 feet to the right of the rust monster. It's like, since you like had your shield up, like trying to fend off these other 3, it made your shot with your javelin a little hard to make, so you weren't able to land it completely.
Whenever I try to help Mari, it just never works out.
You're doing fine.
Can I as a bonus action just like do something equivalent to a taunt?
Yeah, sure. Which one do you want to taunt here? You're trying to taunt the one in the spikes?
Yes.
Alright, I'll say... What kind of, what do you say to taunt this creature?
Look here, mighty creature! This armor is made of adamantium! It is something gifted from Helm himself! You wish you could eat upon this scrumptious feast, but I, just in time, will not allow you, unless thou can challenge me!
Okay.
He's gonna like pound on his chest like a gorilla.
Sounds good. I'm gonna have you roll either a persuasion or deception check, depending on what Justin believes, because since your armor is made out of adamantine, which is a magical material, they technically can't eat it. I will let you decide what you want to roll depending on if Justin knows that. So if he knows that it's magical and he knows that they can't eat it, then it's deception. If he has no fucking clue and honestly thinks that they can eat it, then it's persuasion. Okay, for 24 persuasion. Yeah, so you say that with all the confidence and gusto you can muster, and that rust monster looks very angry at you right now. It looks to be very, very, very perturbed by your comments.
If Justin believes in it, then they'll believe in it.
Exactly. I'll say with that being said, that's going to end your turn for now. Just Jonas, is your turn. I'm going to be doing that so much. I'm so sorry. The Justin Jonas thing. I do that with my other campaign. I don't know why. Like, I have 2 of the characters' names are Alton and Vidar, and they're right next to each other on the OBS, and for some reason, since both of their names have 5 letters, I get them mixed up all the fucking time. I don't know why. It's just my brain is weird. But Jonas, you can go ahead and have your turn now.
Okay. I'm gonna use one of my daggers on the one that looks like it's almost about to die.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope that one hits. Also with the butt of my weapon.
Okay.
So, bink. Okay.
21 hits with 8 points of piercing damage. That is
Jesus
not
Christ.
piercing, bludgeoning, but that is just enough damage to take that one out. Actually, you with a mighty hammer blow, you strike into like the front, the forehead of this creature, and it just falls and plops to the ground. Still got one more to deal with though, and he's looking kind of fresh.
He does be looking kind of fresh.
Not like drippy fresh, but like hasn't been hit yet fresh.
Is his black Air Forces on? Let me see.
He's got that one like Goku jacket.
Yeah,
fucking
he's
Supreme.
ready for me. But I think what I am going to do. Why are they all the way back here? Why is this guy? Goddamn. Anyway, I guess I'll just hit the guy in front of me as well.
All right,
Nothing,
roll another
too
attack for me.
special. Boom. I mean, that definitely misses.
10, yeah, 10 will miss, unfortunately. So yeah, you try to do the same thing, but that one saw your strike coming a mile away and steps back just in time.
He's too fresh.
Pun not intended. Pun not intended.
Did somebody call for Justin?
I just missed.
It's over there. Just like, hi, I'm here.
Careful with that. Oh man. All right, that's gonna be your turn. Next up is going to be some of the rust monsters there. Let's see. I'll say 2 of them are going to make attacks against you, Justin, because they're very focused on trying to take you out. Let's see. One of them is a natural 1 that misses. The other one is a modified 20 to hit. Justin.
Justin said,
Justin.
I'm good.
Did it hit?
It's just vanished.
I think he died.
I'm gonna say it hits.
He was speaking.
I'm gonna roll
He
the
was-
dip.
I mean,
Was he
Nacho!
speaking? Deadro,
no,
you
he was
mute?
speaking like his mic was cutting out too. So I
Oh,
don't know.
no.
Just put the key back on his mouth. It's
Well,
okay.
he takes 6 piercing damage. I don't know if he can hear me.
he
So,
typing?
is he? I don't
No.
see him
No.
typing. Where'd he
Wait,
go?
are we waiting for?
You.
I'm sorry,
I
I
just said
got
did
a phone call real quick.
No, you're fine. Did a modified 20? Does that hit?
My AC is exactly 20, so yes.
So that does hit.
Damn.
Okay, you take 6 piercing. That's why I waited, because I'm just like, you have very high AC, so I wasn't sure if that hit or not. You take 6 points of piercing damage,
Gotcha.
as one of them does strike into you. And the third rust monster is actually going to turn towards Reefle, as it notices is having difficulty trying to hit Justin. So it's going to try to take on the slightly frailer target here. So it's going to make an attack against Reefle, which means Justin.
And then Sentinel.
There you go. Go ahead and make an attack.
JoJo stand.
Yep, you get a free melee attack against that one rust monster.
Oh.
15 hits, roll damage.
Woo!
And not only that, he's gonna activate. Wait, no, I can't. I was gonna say I want to make. Wait, can I use my spell slot to use a divine smite?
Yes, you can.
Neat! Divine smite. Wow, that was a low roll.
Okay, so 5 slashing
then,
damage.
2d8.
Or bludgeoning, but
Oh yes.
we know what we're doing. So it's 2d8 radiant damage on top of that.
Oh.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Your
Rocket
mighty
launcher.
battle axe glows with the radiant energy as it tries to like rush over and attack Reefle. With a very swift strike, you like bap it in like the back of the head, and the radiant energy is so powerful the head of the creature actually explodes in a mess of red and green matter as that yeah, that rust monster's fucking dead. It doesn't even get its attack off on Reefle. You strike it down before it gets the chance.
I just see
None.
people just standing there, and the thing's about to attack, and it's like slow motion, just whacking the thing, and just fucking brains splattering. Like,
Oh yeah, you get
romantically.
brains and insect matter scattered all over you, Reefle. You are covered in like what looks to be like this dark greenish goo.
Justin
Oh my God,
just
I
smiles at
Bro, I
Riffle.
went to Nickelodeon show, man. I got slimed.
Justin
amazing.
smiles
Tasty
at
to me.
Riffle, just like,
Mm.
do not worry, my friend Riffle. None shall touch you as long as I am here to protect thee from these fiends. Once more.
Alrighty, but yeah, that's gonna be their turns. Next up is going to be Akira. Akira, a lot just happened. A massive field of spikes just appeared out of nowhere in the grass, isolating one of the rust monsters. 3 of them have been trying to attack Justin and Reefle, but one of their heads just exploded. And you
Just
think
never die in
Jonas
the
is
same
doing
world.
okay, but you don't really have a line of sight on him, so there's a lot going on right now.
Akira has a very weird grasp of like what is normal and what is not normal, and like what, you know, he should be scared of, because, you know, he grew up in like a fucking weird ass place.
Right.
So to him, this shit is like looking outside of his bedroom during a family fight and just seeing people fucking casting spells at each other. It's just casual.
What the fuck kind of family?
He he
That's the
walks up.
Feywild.
Oh, hold on, I'm on the wrong thing. He carefully like nudges past the dead body of the bug and like sort of like gives it like a dismayed look. And it's funny. He's actually like really good with his sword. He just didn't want to rust it because it came from home. So
Fair
he's just
enough.
been avoiding
Bro.
combat.
He just let fucking Mari get hit because he doesn't want his sword to get rusted.
I mean, he's hoping that if Mari is put through enough fucking trauma, she'll start using her Judic abilities. But
Oh my god.
Hard trick or mental.
I mean, because that's the only thing he can think of. Like, he's like, why the fuck is she not transforming into an animal right now? So he's just hoping that if she gets fucked up enough.
Maybe if she's traumatized more, she'll fight
He
better.
doesn't know that. He doesn't know. He thinks that she just doesn't know how to do it. So he's hoping that stress will do it for her. But
I see.
I love it that Akira's mindset has just become an open book to everybody. Like, everybody just knows what he's thinking outside of the game at all times. Yeah, it's just like, here's what Akira's thinking right now. Like,
I mean, yeah, I'm an open book. All right, so this motherfucker right here is he hasn't moved. I'm guessing, right?
not yet, no.
Alrighty.
He seems to be looking at Justin very angrily.
Wait, Justin is up here, right? Okay.
He
Yeah,
talked
no,
to me,
that's
yeah.
fine. Where was I? I was right here. Alright, I'll get like right there.
All right.
Oop. Okay, I give a sign of refill and search, and I give them a little smile. You know,
Covered in bug guts, smiling, you know.
Hi, you
You smell good, yeah?
smell pretty nice.
Thank you. Oh my gosh.
Of course. He is going to look at the bug right here. And he is going to hold on, let me actually see if sleep, let me put in the chat. I don't know if sleep works on allies too.
So the way it works is you roll, so sleep, basically you roll a set amount of dice. For you it would be 5d8. And you would roll, that would determine how many hit points worth of creatures that would affect. And so let's say you're focusing on these two rust monsters there. Let's say you roll like 30 or something like that, like something pretty high. So if you cast the spell on one of the rust monsters and you rolled 30 hit points and they have less than that, that would affect that creature. And then whatever hit points are left over transfers to the next one. So
Okay,
if you're casting sleep on these two, you would roll that 5d8 and then we will determine how many of the rust monsters that affects, if at all. Because if you roll
Okay,
really low,
that's
it might
fine.
not affect them at all.
Yeah, I will roll. Actually, I look at refill and I say, have you guys hurt these two at all?
I don't think so. I'm
I
not
don't
gonna
think
lie.
so. All right, I mean that's fine. If they're not harmed, that might actually be a bit awkward. You know what? We'll see. And he will cast sleep on these two right here.
All right.
Oh,
Roll,
it just puts the same shit in there.
Go
Okay.
ahead and roll me 5d8. Ooh, okay. Couple ones in there, but that's okay. So that's 20 hit points worth. Unfortunately, your sleep spell has no effect, as both of these rust monsters, being at full health, have 27 hit points both.
Each? Jesus Christ.
These tanky
okay.
boys, yeah.
They are
So
tanky,
you
all
cast
right.
your sleep spell, and these guys are not weak enough to be affected by your spell, unfortunately.
Oh, damn. Oh, they're definitely strong. All right, well, there's not too many left. I'll just fight alongside you. It's okay.
I just realized I've let my AC on again.
And he takes his rapier out for the first time in the entire battle. And I will end my turn. Actually, I can use, okay, hold on. I will use as a bonus action Bardic Inspiration on Refill.
Okay.
So he looks over at Refill and he just says, I believe in you, in spite of what they may be saying, because, the streets talk.
Who's
I think that
saying?
you're quite awesome.
Streets talk.
Saying, huh?
He gives her a wink and then ends turn. intern.
She's gonna look really bewildered. Who the fuck's talking about her? That's fine. She'll take it.
It has like the opposite effect, and she actually just gets more nervous. She's like, "What are people
Yeah,
saying
she
about me?
gets demotivated. Fuck.
Do people not like me?" Like,
I mean, you should probably say, "Hey, this is Akira, by the way."
Like covered in bug guts, and suddenly someone's telling her like, we're talking about her. She's like, "Oh god, I smell
Oh yeah, by
die."
the way, the guts blend perfectly with your complexion. You look.
Oh, okay, that's fine then. I'll take it. That's a compliment. I'm proud.
alrighty. With that being said, Refill, it is now your turn.
I had a quick question for Serge. He has a reaction called Infused Strikes.
Yeah, so same thing with the reactions. That is something that Search can do outside of his turn. So let's say
Okay.
any of your allies that are within 30 feet of Search lands an attack and rolls their damage. Search can use his reaction to basically give them an additional d6 worth of damage depending on what his damage type is. For you, that would be lightning, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I wasn't sure when the reaction would occur, so...
Whenever, as long as it's not on Search's turn. You can even do it on your own turn, because Search has his own turn.
Okay.
So if you land
Okay.
an attack and he's within 30 feet, you can say, like, Search is going to use his reaction to add that, to do the infused strike.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay, then I'm going to... Fuck, dude. I don't want to use any of my weapons, because I'm a gremlin, and I don't want to lose any of my shit.
Fair.
I mean, you can do what they're doing and just hit that bitch with the wooden parts.
I don't have a... how do I hit it with a wooden part of a...
Reverse your arrow, bro.
I would break it! I'd be worried.
Shoot it backwards.
Yeah, don't
Bro,
know if
am I
that's
allowed to-
effective.
Okay, can I just go over to this one in front of me and try and fucking stomp on it?
Okay. You want to make, like, an unarmed strike?
I guess I'll just do Primal Savagery again.
Okay.
I don't know if it necessarily works for, like, stomping, but
Right.
if anything...
How
it just
does...
keeps
I'm
making
curious,
it-
how does Primal Savagery look for Refill? What is
it'd
she
probably
doing
be her
exactly?
Gets on all
nails.
fours, starts
Well-
growling.
Because
I
it is a
mean-
magical cantrip. So do you imagine like you're like she like just grows like her fingernails like grow longer into like actual claws?
Well, I figure, am I able to, like, any time can I choose between one or the other? Can there
Yeah, it's
only
your
be
character.
one?
You do what you want.
I mean, I'll probably say, like, depending on the situation, because she's already got pretty sharp teeth, but make
Yeah.
either her teeth even bigger, but for this case, just, like, long-ass nails, you know, trying to fucking rip the carapace from its little soft body if it has one under there.
Whoa, also detailed.
Well, yeah, I mean...
All right, fair enough. Go ahead and roll me that attack with the primal savagery then.
Okay, please.
21 will hit. Roll that damage.
Her mic
She
piece.
turned into a robot.
What the?
Damn it, it's so little.
I don't know what those links are. I'm sorry.
What the?
You just posted some macros in here by accident, I think.
The
I
hell's
pressed
that?
show spell description.
All right, 3 acid damage to that
So
rust
little.
monster. Hey,
Whatever.
it's something.
Yeah, okay. And then I'm gonna have Serge go here so that he's in a general vicinity of both Jonas and Justin, so he'll be able to do the infused strike and have him once again bite.
All right, go ahead and have him roll that bite attack. Ooh,
my
that
God.
9 is gonna miss, unfortunately.
It's
Yeah.
okay, buddy. Their little shells are
Search is,
hard.
yeah, he doesn't eat insects very often. It's hard to get
He's
through
still a
that.
little guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Better luck next time.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Next up is going to be some more of the rust monsters. There's 2 left in the second group. One of them is going to make an attack against Jonas, as you two are basically dueling at this point. Natural 2 misses. The other one, because of Justin's taunt, is going to try to move towards them. So he's going to step
Justin's good.
5, 10,
Yep.
15. So that means he's going to take 4d4 damage. Mari, you can go ahead and roll that for me.
Hey.
Mari. Oh,
She
there we
rolled.
go. 9. Okay.
9.
Beautiful. Yeah, this rust monster is like very angrily trying to get towards you, Justin, stepping into like numerous spikes that are penetrating through the undercarriage of its body, and it gets to you, and it's going to try to make an attack against you because it did not like the things you were saying. That's a 9 to hit, though. It misses. So he doesn't even get an attack off on you. It's so sad.
Sad. Stay mad.
All right. That is going to be their turns. Top of the round. Mari, you're up.
Okay. Let me check something with the ruler because it's not working.
The ruler's not working on now.
Bro, I just had fucking space. I was wondering what this loud ass noise was, bro. Space Jam was playing on my YouTube, like the full
What?
movie.
Fuck.
Why do you have
What?
Space
Oh,
Jam
that's
up on your
fine.
YouTube?
I don't even know when I clicked on. What the fuck?
What the?
Oh, wait, are we talking like the song was playing or like the
No,
whole
the
movie?
whole movie.
How far into it are you right now?
It is. It's 8 minutes in.
Hold on, you had a whole
Okay.
ass movie playing and it took you 8 minutes to realize?
It was kind of quiet, so I just heard
God.
random shit going on in the background.
Okay.
He thought it was maybe the
Anyway.
ambience.
Mari's gonna move right.
We're in the midst of trying to fight these like mythical creatures, and then Yami in the back of his head.
Yeah, I guess so, bro.
She's gonna move right here, and then she's gonna cast Thorn Whip. She's gonna do Thorn Whip
Okay.
on the one that just moved towards Justin, and pull him back into the.
Okay, 14 will hit. Roll that damage for me. 6 piercing. Okay.
and then
I
she'll
will
pull him
say
10 feet.
you don't even need to roll the extra damage. He literally had 2 hit points left. So as you yank him back and drag him through the massive field of spikes, you just watch this thing like just get cut up and butchered, and yeah, no, he's done.
That's an amazing tactic, actually. What the fuck?
That is
Thank
really
you.
smart, yeah. God damn.
And then I want to go ahead and disengage the spike rope.
Okay,
Yeah.
spike growth is now gone. Let me go ahead and delete that. All of the spikes that have sort of been sticking out of the ground recede back into the dirt and the grass, and it's almost like the spike growths were never even there in the first place.
And then would I be able to move again?
Yeah, yes you can.
Okay, so I'm just gonna move the rest of my 15 feet right there. And then that's it.
Okay. Justin, you're up. You guys have 3 rust monsters remaining, I believe.
It's a lot of them.
You guys are doing
Feel
good.
our divine retribution. He's gonna go for the one right in front of him.
Alrighty. Roll them attack.
And same thing. Oh, by the way, I've been attacking with this handle the entire time, but that was just
Mhm.
more like for flavor. Did it actually like prevent my damage or my weapon from rusting?
Yeah, because you're using the wooden part of the weapon. The metal part is not coming in contact with the rust monster the way you described it. So yeah, the rust monster's rusting effect would not work the way you did that.
Holy shit! He's a genius.
Listen, people like to meme on Justin, but he can be pretty smart sometimes. He's like Patrick from SpongeBob.
He double critted.
That's a
It's like
horrible
he has
comparison.
like no, what do you mean? You know, like people
Patrick
gotta
is
tease him.
actually just.
No, Patrick has like good ideas sometimes though.
I mean, you see
Here's
that
my
one
favorite
episode-
quote.
The inner
machinations
of my
When Justin literally did, we have technology, and then hit it with the fucking other end of it.
technology.
We told
have
Justin to talk
technology.
quieter, and he said, "I don't like what happened."
Listen, all I'm
Figured
saying
if he
is
talked
Justin
slower,
has his bright
quieter.
moments sometimes.
fair.
I mean, for Patrick, it's like he literally just needs to like plug in his brain, and it's working. The reason he's so dumb is because his brain is literally unplugged.
Bro, there's no electric outlets in the brain.
According to Patrick, it's for him.
Are we getting off
Listen
topic?
to
Hold on,
SpongeBob.
All right. Ooh, 10. Yeah, unfortunately that 10 will miss as you thrust forward. It does not do not make contact on this one.
Let's see. Then as a bonus action,
Ooh.
Don't leave me.
Jonas all by himself up there like, guys, I need help.
I can feel it. I can feel him just like, I guess I'll disengage, I guess.
wait, how's Jonas looking?
I'm hurt a little bit.
Bro, wait, don't you have an AC of 20 with the shield of protection?
I'm like 17. You +2, right?
Yeah.
And that's 17. No, it's a little bit. I can feel help.
you see yourself getting closer to Helm. Alright, but that's actually unfortunately it. That's all he can do.
Alrighty.
He misses, and that's it for him.
In that case, Jonas, you're up.
It was about
Let
time.
Helm go through you.
I'm gonna use this attack in the name of Helm.
15 will hit. And a nat 20. Okay.
Helm,
Alright.
Helm.
That first one will deal 5 damage to this guy.
Who can Search do the infused strike?
Search is within 30 feet. Yeah, so go ahead and roll me a d6 then. That'll get add an additional bit of lightning damage to that first attack.
I roll it or?
You roll it, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
23 damage.
Yum. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh,
Okay, sorry.
no, you're good.
1d6.
Okay, 2 additional points of lightning damage onto that first attack. And then the second one, this is not going to be sneak attack, is 8. Then the crit adds 4, so that's another 12 points of damage on top. That rust monster is looking rough now. You just... It's almost like you have been sort of like using the daggers as like brass knuckles as you're just like bapping it upside the face. The second one lands like you actually see like a piece of its jaw like crack off of its face.
My hands are just smeared in bug blood.
Yeah. Yes, very good. Lots of damage there. It is now going to be the turn for the 2 rust monsters down by the group. One of them is going to attack Justin, the other one's going to try to attack Reefel again. So the Justin, the one that hits you, rolls a natural 2, misses. The one that's going to attack Reefel.
Wait, I just realized.
Wait, what's
Yep.
a natural 2?
My booming blade
sorry.
damage was supposed to go off too.
It didn't move. Your damage only happens
Oh.
when the creature moves in that spot. I think,
Okay, I thought it moved down. Okay, my
yeah,
bad.
once you hit level 5, then it'll start dealing extra thunder damage, because I think what it does, it'll boost the damage for when it moves, and then it'll also add like an additional bit of damage like upon hitting. So
That sounds amazing.
So early levels, it only does damage when the creature moves. So Booming Blade is a very powerful cantrip. But yeah, that other one's gonna roll. By the way, when I mean natural 2 just means that, like, it rolled a 2, and I'm not including any modifiers. So its modifier to hit's a +3, so it's like it rolled a 5. But I just, if I know it's not gonna hit, I just don't do the math. So the other one though is going to roll an attack against Reefel. Justin, if you'd like, your sentinel would go off again.
Wait, does it?
Yeah, because a creature within 5 feet of you is attacking your ally.
Oh, okay. No, sorry. I was thinking it was my other one, Rebuke the Violent,
Yeah.
one per short rest.
Yeah.
I remember.
I'm just
Sentinels
reminding you.
and
I will say, as the game will go on, I will as time goes on, I will be reminding you guys less and less of your abilities as time goes on. You know, as you guys get,
That's fair.
This is like the second combat of the campaign, so I'm giving you guys, some breaks here. Just like these are the things you can do. Don't forget this, But
Right.
later on, once you guys start leveling up, I won't be doing that as much. So if you forget, that's on you.
Gotcha.
But yeah,
Then
you get a free attack.
praise he to the battle axe.
14 barely hits. Go ahead and roll that damage.
Whew. That's a good one.
9 slashing, technically bludgeoning, pretty good. Do a decent strike on him, doing a decent chunk of damage, and this guy's gonna try to roll against Reefle. That is an 18 to hit you, Reefle.
18.
Reefle.
Oh shit, sorry, I was fucking muted.
It's okay.
Yeah, my armor class is 14.
All right, that'll hit.
Oh.
You take. Ooh, I rolled a 1, so you take 2 piercing.
Ooh.
Very, very low damage, but still damage nonetheless. All right, Akira, you're up.
Here it goes. My chance to shine.
Let's see.
Yuck.
Bro, I got bro, you my dude. I got 20 tabs
Yuck.
open. All right. Bro, I keep forgetting my fucking perk, bro. I got lucky. We got these 2 right there besides search and destroy. So let me open up my. I will come over a little bit, just take a little right turn, and I
Alrighty.
shall use. Bro, honestly, fuck these monsters, bro. I'm gonna use motherfucking produce flame again.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna
Go ahead and
use
roll that
it
attack for
on
me.
the boy right there.
Boy.
Boy.
Ooh, 13 will barely miss. As
Can I use lucky?
Yes, you can. You can go ahead and roll in
Alrighty.
another attack for me.
Bruh.
Also miss.
You're lucky again.
No, you can only use it once. You can only use it once per turn.
Oh, can you? Alright, well, that's
you
that.
take
then.
you take your ball of flame as you produce it in your hand, and you chuck it, and it just barely goes over the head of the rust monster.
Well, this is going spectacular. I'll just walk back here.
Mari
Yeah.
chimes in. I hope you're ready for that talk.
Wait, what'd you say? You're quite far. Say it again.
Mari just humps and looks away from him.
Alrighty. That was my main action. I can't really do too much else. I'm just gonna chill.
All right, Mayful, you're up.
Okay. God, I have so many things on my screen between search and refill, blocking all the shit. Okay. Well, once again, attack the one in front with the primal savagery.
Alrighty.
I'd use thunder wave, but I'm pretty sure that would hurt everyone around me. So
Yeah, probably hit somebody.
Okay, you said Thunderwave and I beat it on Pokemon like that. Or
Yeah,
capturing these rust
know.
monsters.
basically, yeah.
16
Okay.
hits. 9 acid
Yeah.
damage. Beautiful. The one that's in front of you is looking real bad now.
Okay. Search, you got this. Did I hit him with a bite? 22.
22 hits.
Shit. let me
Is
see
the
if I
thing
can-
still not working?
What the fuck?
I'm trying to, let's see.
So when you're clicking, you are clicking to the left of that 22, right?
I hit, when I look at the 22?
Yeah, so you remember how you roll your damage for the primal savagery? You do the same thing. Basically just click on the word that says attack, and that'll roll the damage for search. He uses an NPC stat block, so it works a little different, but it works the same.
Well, like, okay, let me post a screenshot of what it looks like to me, or if that's what I'm trying to, like, what I need to be looking at.
Okay.
Like, is it this thing?
No, not that.
No? Okay.
It is specifically in the chat box.
In the chat box.
Yeah, so you remember, like, when you roll your damage for the primal savagery, like, you would click on the word primal savagery in the chat, and then it would roll the damage?
I usually click on the, like, actual sheet that I have open.
Oh, okay, that
Yeah.
explains. Okay, so you've been doing it slightly different then. Okay.
So, is it like that?
Yep, perfect.
Oh,
That's
okay,
exactly
okay,
how it
okay.
works.
I see. I haven't been using that in the chat. I've been using
Yeah.
like the actual sheet. Okay.
Yeah, that's the method that I use because in my opinion, I think it's just very convenient. It's just like, all right, roll the attack, and then
Gotcha.
the the damage step is just right there in front of me. So,
Gotcha.
all right,
gotcha.
but yeah, 7 points of piercing damage is
Let's
just
go.
what you needed to take out another one of the monsters. As both of you
Fucking-
tag team up on this one and strike it down low.
Fucking
have
revenge for all the failed
2
attacks.
monsters left. One of the rust monsters is going to take his turn. Is going to try to make an attack against Jonas again, as it's been doing.
Please.
17 to hit.
That was the exact case.
Brother.
You take 8 points of piercing damage.
I can't. Oh.
You've been having a hard time up
I'm
there, man.
visibly
I'm sorry.
hurt. I hope Justin can see I'm hurt.
Alrighty.
I'm like, ah.
Top of the
Ow,
round
where
once
are you
again.
now?
This could be the last round of combat.
What the
Mara,
hell
you're
is
up.
that real?
Okay. I'm going to move. Hold on, let me see, make sure. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna move right next to Justin, and then I am going to use my daggers.
I'm ready.
Little dagger.
19 hits.
19 hits. Okay.
6 piercing on this one. Okay.
And then I'm gonna cast Hex on it.
Alrighty, so that one, I assume you would have casted Hex before the attack?
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and roll that extra d6 for me then, for the necrotic damage. And, also note, because your dagger had a -1 to its damage, correct?
Yeah.
It is a -2 now.
Okay. That was a horrible D6, but we'll take it.
Oh, can I do the infused strike?
Alright. Yes you can, if you'd like.
Yes.
So add another d6 damage on there. Okay, another 2.
Another. Yeah, you know, whatever.
2
we can
points
get.
of lightning damage.
I appreciate it.
So yeah, you guys, that's a lot of different types of damage flying through there. Mara, you take your dagger and thrust it into the side of this rust monster, and as you do so, like, you feel like that necrotic energy, like, burst as you strike into this creature. But then also, outside of your vision, Search's eyes kind of flicker, and then your dagger immediately glows with a bit of like a bright bluish energy, and you feel like a little jolt zap the rust monster as well. A lot just happened with that one strike. It's very anime-esque, where it's just like all these different effects going off at the same time.
Makes me look good, I'll take it.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna move behind Jonas. Sorry, my bad, bro. Right here.
All right.
My bad.
Because you are moving, that rust monster takes an attack of opportunity. 11 to hit.
He missed.
All right, you're good. That is going to be your turn, Justin. You are up.
Alright, so he sees that his dear old friend Jonas, a
Yes.
fellow and potential follower of Helm, is in trouble. So what he's gonna do is actually say, "Excuse me, sir, real quick, out of the way." And I believe that's an opportunity attack, though.
It's actually not, because he already used his reaction to make one.
Neat. Then, excuse me, good sir. And he's gonna attack the creature, saying, "I am here. Helm has conjured me to you. I felt your pain, brother."
Okay.
All right, 19 hits.
8.
8 bludgeoning damage as you back it upside the head. 8 hit points is exactly how much that thing had left. As you strike another rust monster down to size.
Good job.
He's gonna put his hand on Jonas's shoulders, gives him thumbs and say, "Any time for a fellowship in Helm himself. May we talk more about his glory after this battle?"
Yeah, maybe after. Yeah.
That's gonna be the end for him.
Maybe.
All right. Jonas, you're up. There's one last rust monster remaining here.
Mm-hmm. Let me say. Me move over here. It has hex, right? Wait, hex is only for Mari?
Correct.
I'm gonna be like, I want this battle. Zink. Okay. Zink.
All right.
Damn.
15 will hit, 9 will not. Dealing 5 piercing damage. Nice.
Not quite yet.
Dealing a bit of extra damage, wearing this last rust monster down. You guys begin surrounding this creature. And you see like a look of panic begin to fill this creature's eyes. As
Everybody hit it.
it is
That
now
one episode
the
of JoJo's where all just kicking it.
Just fucking kick up on it.
Yeah.
It is now the monster's turn. It is looking at all of you, and it is going to take the disengage action, and it's going to run. It's going to attempt to make a break for it.
Oh no.
I hit it, right?
You did.
Okay. Is it double hit or just one?
Opportunity attack.
Yes, you do.
Give me.
Because you have
You're not
Sentinel,
going
disengage
nowhere.
has no effect on you.
Zink.
Yeah, Sentinel.
No, not you, Jonas.
opportunity.
Just
Oh.
just
Me,
Justin.
Me.
So
He
disengage.
really touched by me too, right?
But like I said, he took the disengage action, which means that you cannot take attack of opportunities.
Oh.
But Justin has a feat that lets him ignore disengage actions. Hence why he's making an attack.
Ah, okay.
Yep.
And if he
we
hits-
go.
With a 23, yeah, that cuts down his movement speed to 0, so he stops and he is not able to run
Nice.
away. Roll that damage for me.
Hello, good
Go.
creature. Have you heard about the word of Helm?
11 slashing, oh my god. So you hack into, you just smack this thing upside the head with the back of your battle axe once again. You're just... Justin right now is just kind of going back and forth between these rust monsters, and it's just playing whack-a-mole with them right now. Just going back and forth, just like smacking them. And this one, like, you hit this one, and it immediately is dazed and stops in its tracks, and it's gonna end its turn there because it can't move. Akira, you're up.
Oh my goodness. I guess I'm gonna go kill it. So Akira carefully walks over the dead bodies, making sure not to get his clothes stained. And as he walks over to the last bug that got stopped by Justin, he's going to, well, number one, he looks over at looks over at Jonas, like at how he's fucking. Is he still hurt? Did he get healed at all?
No, I'm fucking in the trenches.
He looks at Justin.
Jonas,
and
I'm
he
curious. How many hit points do you have left right now?
I have 11.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
More
pretty
than me.
low. I'm 27. That's low as hell.
He sort of like smiles in amusement, and he says,
Sadistic bastard.
"Heal," and then he casts healing word by saying "heal." Does
Fuck.
8.
Wait, you're getting
That's my-
healed. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's my healing noise.
To be fair, being magically
have a
healed is a
thought.
very strange experience. If you had to look down to your arm and saw like a gash, and then all of a sudden it just immediately seals itself, like that'd be pretty shocking to me too.
Right. Well, you guys did an amazing job. Absolutely. He takes his rapier out and just like stabs it at the bug's like face.
Bro, you
All right,
fucking
roll an
miss.
attack.
There's
Alrighty.
2 gods inside of me.
I'm using lucky. Fuck that.
Okay, lucky point. All right, use
Huh?
that lucky point. Go ahead.
It's gonna do an infused drink.
Bro, why are my rolls been so shit?
Deserved.
All right, bro.
Deserved.
Deserve for what?
You left Mari
My
and
God.
then both healed Jonas instead.
All right, so
Lord.
Akira, you thrust forward with your rapier, trying to get the final strike on these enemies, and it just like quickly just ducks its head down.
All right, just please kill us so we can leave.
All right,
Pride
Refill, you're
Do
up.
not worry, Akira. Everybody makes mistakes.
Oh fuck.
Everybody
dude.
has those days.
Fuck. She's got a spear. Can she just toss that thing, like yeet it at it?
Sure.
A last ditch effort.
Yeah, basically. I don't really care about keeping the spears, you know.
14 will hit with the spear, just
Okay.
barely.
I'm gonna fly in between the two of them. Damn, it's so little
2
damage.
piercing. Oh, it had 3 hit points left. It's at 1 hit point.
Search infuse it!
I don't think I think he used it. When was the last time he used it?
For
He-
Mari.
He was gonna try with Akira, but he missed. So the last time was...
It was
yeah, with
Mari's
Mari.
turn this round, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, then Search doesn't have his reaction then right now. He can't.
Oh, okay,
'Cause
damn.
You only get 1 reaction.
Alright.
You get the
Wait, I just
you
realized.
get your
my
reactions
booming
back
blade can go off.
when it's Search's turn next.
I
But,
see. Damn it.
but it is now Search's turn if you'd like him to do something.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'm gonna have him wiggle in here and do a little
Chomp.
bite. Please, buddy.
20 hits.
Let's go!
You
Sandus.
slay.
Yeah!
You slay the final rust monster as Search just
Yeah.
rushes up and like an attack dog bred to kill. It rushes up and grabs what would be the neck of this rust monster, just slams
Yes.
it down to the ground and just starts shaking its body back and forth with vigorous force.
Yay! We did it!
And with that, all of the rust monsters have been defeated. The air goes still and calm as you all look
God
around
damn.
the chaos that you have left at this crossroads. And with that, we're gonna go ahead and take a 5-minute break because we've been going for a bit.
That took 2.5 hours.
Yes, it did. That was a lot of rust monsters y'all had to
Yeah.
kill.
Yeah, believe it or not, I think in total in combat it took like what, 15 minutes? How many turns did we have?
So you guys had like 4 or 5 turns. So technically that whole combat took like half a minute.
What?
All of that, yes. The D&D combat is weird. What takes 2.5 hours outside of game only takes like 30 seconds in game. Because like I said, each round of combat is 6 seconds, and you guys are all doing your turns technically at the same time.
That's why talking is free action.
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take a 5-minute break. Let me say thank you guys so much for all the support you guys have been showing in the chat. Thank you so much. Stricken Spider, Waifu Maker VT, and Aoki Nomura, thank you guys so much for the follows. Much appreciated. Welcome to the archives. Hope you guys stick around, and I hope you guys are enjoying the show. Yeah, that's about it right now. So like I said, we're going to take a 5-minute break. I'm going to run to the bathroom. I'd recommend everybody else, you know, if you need to run to the bathroom, go do that now. Get some waters, you know, hydrate and all that good stuff. And yeah, we'll be right back with the game in a few minutes.
Hell yeah.
All right. I'll be your beat.
Let's see. What's this gonna do for me?
What's your HP at right now?
I'm at 19 since I got healed, so
Oh, okay.
I'm good now.
Nice.
Jonas is healthy boy.
Just had to make the slurping.
Yeah, he's very Jonas is very excited from what happened in the battle.
The dice gods are not on my side today.
Yeah, they shouldn't. I wouldn't be either.
I know you're a hater.
Perma hater.
Alrighty. I'm back.
Wish good. Kinda hungry, not gonna lie.
You didn't eat.
I just woke up.
I put Star Wars Jedi New Order on my schedule for this week. So I'm actually gonna play a Star Wars game.
Kind of crazy.
Nice.
Never thought I would.
I'll actually watch because it's a good game.
Yeah, I figured I'd just play since the new one is coming out.
You're about to go fight the Sith.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go fight the Sith Lords.
I can't wait
All
to
the
fight
Sith
the
Lords.
Sith.
Feels so weird to try and say something purposely with a lisp after spending so many years in speech therapy trying to not.
Same, bro. Literally from grade kindergarten, I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure, to
same.
like 7th grade. I was in speech therapy.
I begged my mom in 5th grade. I was like, please, I don't want to go. It's so embarrassing. And so they let me out.
I didn't even realize I had an issue until like I was like told and mocked by how I spoke.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like even because of anything physical. It was just my brain just couldn't. It wasn't even like really a lisp. It was just I couldn't pronounce words right, like at all.
I see.
Bro, when I was like I mentioned this once or twice before on my streams, but like when I was a kid, I had a lisp and a stutter at the same time. And my mom was just like, I am not having you live with this. We're fixing this and we're going to be doing that. And I spent like 2-3 years doing like, my mom basically did like a private speech therapy, like one-on-one with me all the time. And she'd be brutal with it too. Like anytime I'd say anything wrong, she's like, what was that? How do you say it? And then she would like not let me stop saying it until I said it right.
Oh my god.
I mean, that's
Like if I was just like,
It's tough
Ma,
love.
can I get a juice box? And she's like, a juice? It's juice. Say it right, Laco. Juice. Juice.
Oh my god.
And I just keep saying it until I get it right, and then we move on. It worked though. I only had to do that. That stutter and lisp was gone after like 2 years. I was like 5.
I mean, I guess it kind of helped, but at the same time, though, it's like.
What cost?
My mom's a very strict lady.
Well, I feel you on that. I still have like a slight speech like impediment, but for the most part, I've been getting about it. It's like mostly my like I have trouble with like the th and d when they're both in like the same sentence. My tongue tends to like over. What was the word?
Overcompensate?
Yeah, overcompensate. Yeah, that's the exact word.
Yeah.
And so like I end up just saying both of them the same, and it just like hurts me.
It hurts you.
Hurts me emotionally.
Oh. I was about to say, man.
Not physically hurt me. I used to bite my tongue a lot though, but that's something else.
Yeah. I think for me, like most of my issues have gone away, but sometimes my stutter likes to come back every once in a while, especially if my anxiety is like really high.
I get you.
Yeah, sometimes I get like too excited while talking about something that I'm interested in, and I like stutter a lot. But I've like gotten over that because like now I just do my best to speak slowly whenever it's something I'm interested in.
Yeah,
and that completely fixes the whole stuttering issue I used to have.
Church. Guess I was just a normal kid.
Shrek's the only person here that didn't do speech therapy as a child.
I was just chilling.
I mean, I never did speech therapy either. It's just something I personally had to work on myself.
Yeah.
It's not like my parents knew if I had fucking issues. It's like they'd be speaking Korean with them, I'm speaking English. They wouldn't be able to tell.
Well, when my baby grow up, he only learning English. He don't need no other language.
I kind of wish. I kind of wish when I was a kid I paid more attention in Korean, because man, being fluent in Korean would have like saved me so much trouble as an adult.
Plus, being bilingual is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I had been forced to learn another language.
Yeah, it's something I'm gonna have my kid know for sure, like be trilingual.
Hey, Mimi and Trixie, y'all there?
I'm here.
Yeah.
Yo, they added DLC to Wildermyth with new transformations.
Oh, I saw.
Yeah. I don't know. Oh yeah, it's out now. That's awesome. Wait, no, it comes out May. Okay, May 4th. I know it's still a month.
Oh,
Alright, are y'all ready to go?
I'm ready.
Alrighty, let's jump back into it then.
Right, go.
Wildermyth.
Okay.
Nice game.
Wait, Trix, have you played it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Good game.
Actually, no, not
Yeah,
that
I
one.
fucking love it.
There we go.
Ever since Yami got me into it.
Didn't I play with you?
No. Not with me.
Okay. So that did.
Alrighty, so we're gonna jump back into the game here. So you guys have finally defeated all of these strange creatures, and now you are currently just standing at this crossroad here. After the fight, what would you guys like to do?
I rip one of their bodies apart.
Sure.
I want to see if there's anything like harvestable, like their antennas.
Monster Hunter.
I'm like curious if it's like possible to know, like if there's something of their body that. Stop moving your character away from mine. Stop it. God, I'm already covered in its like flesh. What does it even matter? Like, I'm just curious if she can figure out what it is that makes things like deteriorate. If it's like their antennas or like an organ, you know.
Okay, yeah. So I will say, what kind of check? What kind of skill check do you want to try to do with this?
What are my options?
So I'd say the best case for like trying to figure out like how these creatures function and like trying to like harvest its chitin most likely be a survival check. I'd say survival check to harvest its material, and then I'll say a nature check to see if you can figure out the nature of the deterioration.
Okay, so survival and then nature.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So survival. So as you are looking at this one rust monster that you have sort of like, you know, hacked into, you would already know that if you were to try to separate the chitin from its body with like any sort of tool or anything like that, you only really have metal tools, so you know, like, if you spent a decent amount of time trying to, like, pry the chitin off, your tools would be rusted beyond repair.
You should try it.
Sure, I'll try it. I have a dagger that I don't care about keeping.
Okay, I'll say it takes a decent amount of time, probably a good 15 minutes or so, but you carve out a massive chunk of chitin. I'd say probably one that's about 10 pounds. Your dagger, after you're done, like, doing this, completely shatters.
Oh, okay.
Like your dagger is just gone permanently.
Yeah. Okay.
Damn.
How do I delete it from my thing?
Justin.
There's a little lock option. You see the lock
button?
button?
Okay, I see. Yeah, I got it.
There you go.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Go ahead and do your nature check as well.
Oh, God.
You have... Alright, yeah, it's with the 2, you have no idea how the rust thing works.
Ah, damn, alright.
Justin, how do you feel?
Search.
How do you feel about picking up one of these bodies and bringing it back with us?
Lundblit! Fuck on.
No.
Give me a sec. My tongue.
Right after we just got done talking about stutters. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Reese's psychotic turn right above my head. I don't want to see it. I'm gonna assume it's Yami who wrote this. I don't want to hear it.
My handwriting is a lot better than that.
That was me.
It was you? I can't believe this betrayal.
But okay, he's basically he basically agrees and grabs the closest one.
Alrighty. Well, unless you all want to continue exploring this part of the forest, I'd say that we got our bounty, right?
I guess so.
We could do a little resting, you know, if you all want to.
I mean, yeah. Wait, how long did it take us to get here, Loco?
I can't remember exactly what I said last session. I want to say it probably took you like an hour or so to get out here.
There's a few hours on normal walking speed, I remember. Normal walking
speed. You probably walked like a couple, like 2 or 3 miles away from town. It's not too far.
I guess we can take like a short rest, right?
Yeah, so a short rest normally would be about an hour, but in my games I have a homebrew rule where I make short rests, you know, shorter. They're about 10 to 15 minutes or so. You know, just like taking like a quick, you know, sit down. And yeah, so short rests, if you have any abilities that refresh upon a short rest, that would refresh. And then you guys can roll hit dice to regain health. Whereas a long rest, you just instantly gain your health back to full. You would use a set of hit dice depending on what level you are. So, like, some of you, like, would have, like, your hit dice depends on, like, what kind of class you're playing. So, like, a ranger would be, like, a D10. I think same for paladin. Bards, rogues, and druids, I think, are all D8s. And all of you have 3 hit dice.
Mine's a D4.
Does anyone require medical assistance?
Not correct. Yours should be a D10. You can change it to a D10.
Okay. So we just hit that?
Yeah, so basically you click the hit dice button and it'll roll that, and then you'll expend 1 hit dice and you'll gain an amount of health equal to what the roll is.
Okay.
And remember, this also, the hit dice roll includes your Constitution modifier as well.
It includes it? Okay.
Yes. So whatever
So
you
that'd
roll, add
be
your
5.
Constitution modifier for each dice roll.
Okay.
Well, I already gained back all my HP.
Alrighty.
Oh wait, where is it? Sorry.
So it's
said
like
it was-
it's like by your health. It's like underneath
should
where
roll
your
this.
health
Like
is.
underneath the temporary hit
Yeah,
points.
it should be like the thing that says hit dice. Mari, yours is still the D4 thing. It should be a D8. So you can change that to a D8 and re-roll that. Sometimes the Roll20 character sheet resets it for some reason, and it defaults to D4, which is weird because none of the classes use a D4 for hit dice.
Wait, so how do I change it to the D8 though?
Do you see where it says D4 on the hit dice thing?
Yeah.
Click on that, and then
Oh,
it
okay.
should, yeah, and then you can change it to a D8.
Bong. There we go.
Nice.
And you can use as
Let's
many
go.
hit dice as you have. I think since you guys are all level 3, you should have 3 hit dice each.
Wait, did
And,
Akira take any damage at all?
No.
3 hit dice?
Yep.
All right, I'm cool.
And you get
Yeah,
those
we
hit
can use
dice
those
back
if you want.
after a long rest. So you can take multiple short rests throughout the day. And if you want to decide to use all of your hit dice in one rest, or like, you know, use one per rest, you know, whatever it may be. You
Okay.
just use
Makes
how
sense.
much you think you need.
I'm gonna
we will
test something
save
out.
my lay on hands.
Okay, that's not it. Okay.
Alright, so yeah, you guys take a quick short rest around here as you guys kind of like just find a nice comfy spot and sit to chill after a very intense fight against these very dangerous creatures.
Sit in the grass a little bit.
I don't know if it needs to be said, but I'm gonna retrieve my spear.
Okay, yeah.
Do I need to like edit it to remove like or to have the corrosive damage or whatever done on it?
Yeah, so I'll say for anybody that like has weapons that are damaged, I'd say definitely make sure you
Yeah.
remember that, because that's not like something that wears off, that's permanent.
Oh.
That is permanent
Damn.
damage to your weapon. You guys have anybody that hit a rust monster with their weapons, your weapons are now permanently damaged. Which means that
my
they are not
goodness.
as effective now. So for example, that spear will have a -1 to all damage rolls permanently.
Hmm.
So that is
Do
just
we have
something
to
to
just
write
remember
down.
that?
Yeah, so I would just write that down
Okay.
somewhere in your character sheet, and if you use that specific weapon, then, you know.
Gotcha.
I will say for those that that use their weapons a lot more in this fight, so for example, Justin with his battle axe and Jonas with his daggers, your best bet is to find replacements for your weapons sooner than later. Your weapons are still usable, like they're still fine, you can still hit creatures like normal, you're just not going to be doing nearly as much damage, and especially since you guys are still kind of low level, that lack of damage will add up after a while.
Yeah,
I recommend
that's-
stripping a piece of wood and then like getting 2 cobblestone. You can make like a stone sword.
Stone sword.
Can it be like fixed by like a blacksmith or something?
Yeah, probably. You can attempt to bring it to a blacksmith if you have any weapons that are damaged.
Mm.
Okay. I don't care enough. I was just curious.
Fair enough.
It's not worth it for me. My arrows are gone. Dead inside.
Sorry about that.
Are
A
you
little
stretching
stretch.
again?
Yeah, a little stretch.
Is a short sword a one-handed or two-handed weapon?
Short sword is a one-handed weapon.
Okay, that's good. Isn't it like the best for me to use?
For
Can I just do like a
rogues?
general sweep of the area to see if there's anything that can be, you know?
Yeah, I'm going
Yeah,
to
sure.
swap out one of my daggers for a short sword instead.
Yeah. So short sword, I'd say for a rogue, is probably like the best damage-wise. It's like the only martial weapon that I think you can use. The only
As a one-hand.
the only downside with the short sword compared to a dagger is that you can't throw it. So you can't really
Yeah.
like do, you know, so you can dual wield short swords if you want, because they're both light weapons and finesse, so you can use your dexterity to attack.
Yeah.
You just like the daggers, they do a little less damage, but you can throw them at a distance and do ranged attacks if you wanted. So those two weapons are like mainly your bread and butter as a rogue.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get another short sword.
So while we're doing a little short rest, I did want to ask you, Laco.
Yes.
I didn't say it before because I'm not gonna lie, your boy was exhausted and a little bit late. But I wanted to ask if it would be possible for me to, instead of having like that bag thing that I had, to switch it with like a different uncommon item. I felt like suited my character more.
Okay, the
it's
bag
fine
of
if
tricks.
not. I just wanted to ask.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, if you think that would not fit your character, then yeah, I'd say that's fine. I think you guys have only used it like what, once? I'm fine with that.
Yeah, once during the prologue.
Yeah, you just let me know what kind of uncommon magic item you want to swap that to. Let me know what it is, and then I can tell you when we can swap it over. I'll say for this session.
It's the deck of illusions. He just uses illusions a lot, so I figured that would be
okay, you want to swap
than...
with... Okay, so I'll say for this session, you'll still have the bag of tricks, but next session, you can swap that over to deck of illusions.
All right, sounds good to me.
Just for, like, continuity's sake.
Yes.
You lift a stone, and the deck is right there.
A magical set of cards falls from the heavens. Alrighty, but Refill, you were asking if you wanted to look around a little bit. Go ahead.
Yeah,
and
just see.
roll me a perception check.
Actual fucking loot goblin.
Yes.
God
16.
damn.
Okay.
Some for us.
So as you guys sort of finish up your rest, you kind of wander around this site here. You wander around for a decent amount of time, looking around. You don't really see anything of note around here. You do notice, like, the more north you go, you do find a large patch of trees that have sort of been... Like, you see, like, a large clearing where there's, like, a lot of stumps of trees. Like, it looks like some of the lumber guys have been working in this area.
Right.
And you wander for a bit, and eventually you do see, like, a very tall-looking hill. And at the side of this hill, there seems to be a strange, like... stone-ish structure. Looks like it was like a cave that like was previously caved in. Like it looked like it could have been like a mine shaft at one point that might have like caved in on itself a long time ago. And it seems a lot of the stones have been moved.
Ooh.
I'd say with a 60, you could probably guess this might have been where the rust monsters came from.
Oh.
Throw a Molly in there.
Okay.
Molly.
I'll say you look around, you kind of like, if you're curious enough, you kind of poke your head in, look around. It looks like there's not like an open cave or anything. It looks like they, like you see like some of the stones moved, and then you see like a very thin, tunnel that like kind of like, dips downward a little bit, and then it just drops like straight downwards.
Okay.
Get a little rope.
Well, I don't want to go down there. I would relay this information and maybe be like, so this might be where they came from. Maybe we could either try and block it off, or maybe let the people know so that they don't like come back, you know? I don't know if anyone's like strong enough to move that many fucking rocks on top of it, but
I mean, Justin, I'm sure you're up to the task, right?
with the power of Helm.
Absolutely! Yes, Rico, with the power of Helm, we can finish any task that is given upon us. For you see, with our teamwork combined, he will surely let us towards the light to become heroes of destiny. The prophecy is foretold.
You're just moving a rock, big guy. You're moving a rock.
Yes, this rock shall be moved through the power and might of friendship.
Alrighty.
Alrighty,
Let's go, big guy. Let's go.
You guys,
let's
so
go.
you guys gather around the tunnel here. You do see that there is a very large stone that is sort of like, looks like it might have been pushed to the side at one point. I will say, this stone here is too large for one singular person to push it, so I'm gonna make this a group athletics check.
Friendship.
So all of you guys will work together on this. So what is going to happen is that there is going to it's going to be very different from what like a normal group check. So normally group check is you guys roll to see like how many people succeed and how many people fail. I'm going to set up a total in my head. So you guys are all going to roll athletics checks, and we're going to add up what everybody rolls into like one big number. And if it goes higher than the number that I'm thinking, then you guys as a group would be able to move the stone. If not, it'll be too heavy. So everybody that wants to help, roll me an athletics check.
I have 3 bardic inspiration left. Can I use all 3 on 3 people in the group?
I think you can only have 1 bardic inspiration active at one point.
Oh, really?
Use it on Dustin.
You can. Do you have like the whole ability like on your character sheet?
Yeah, it says here, as a bonus action, a creature other than yourself within 60 feet that can hear you gains an inspiration die for 10 minutes. The creature
Here,
can add
activate
to
it
one
real
ability
quick so I
check.
can see it in the chat. I want to just look at some of the details.
Oh, I didn't even know you can activate that either.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Spend your
So let's see. Bardic Inspiration. Let's see.
One creature other than yourself.
Creature can only have 1 die at a time.
You're a creature of evil.
What the? I'm a lady.
Yeah, creature.
So mean.
It seems to be per bonus action, but if we're out of combat,
Yeah, okay.
I'm not sure how
So
that works.
I don't. Yeah, so so basically, if you're using a bardic inspiration, like it would still do the same thing. You'd still like use a bonus action, even if you're not in combat. Like time is still moving, so it's just like a thing you do. It's like you just say it happens and it does. It doesn't say specifically that you can have more than 1 bardic inspiration active at one point. So I'll say, yeah, if you wanted to use your last 3 uses of it on 3 of your allies for this check, I will allow that. 'Cause
Alrighty.
it doesn't say
Alright,
you can't.
I'm gonna use it on. Let's see, Justin. I mean, we only got 3 other people.
Yeah,
Alright, I'm
Justin
gonna
looks like already rolled it, so Justin's total's a 14.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna help.
Pretty bad.
I mean, it's above average a little bit.
I'll say as well, Search can help with an athletics check of his own too.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, good boy.
Alright, let's
I don't
get
think
it.
he's proficient in athletics, so he can just roll a standard strength check.
Okay.
Oh wait, so then do I have to or no?
Only if you want to help.
Tiny ass
I
butterfly.
mean, I'm not gonna do anything, but you know, it's the thought that counts.
You did higher than everybody.
Anyways.
Oh, but Surge did 19.
Oh yeah, true.
All right,
true.
so
I didn't count him
19
as a
from
person.
Search. Then
Wow.
Does that count?
let me
That's a
add
strength.
these up real
Stop.
quick.
You can use
Let's
like
see.
his head, hold the bottom.
Oh,
of it.
guys.
Imagine Mari outlifting Justin. That's funny as fuck to me.
Yeah, right. It's like she's a true muscle of the group.
Change into a beer.
She's gonna
Put
punch
your
a
weight on
fucking
it.
hole through your cheeks.
Okay, so in total, you guys with all of your dice rolls get a total of 90.
That's pretty good.
The DC that I had set was 70.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
Okay.
All right,
So-
all right.
You guys well overdue yourselves. You guys all group up around this large boulder and you all just like 3, 2, 1 and just like all of you push this rock and roll it right over the gap that had been exposed in that cave in. And that cave is completely blocked. And you guys think to yourself like no rust monster's gonna be able to push this thing out of the way.
Good job,
Yeah,
guys.
man. Ultra rough monster comes out.
Friendship.
We
Ultra
shall make sure to
rare
mention
shiny.
that to them, that we not only killed them, but we prevented more from...
Oh, trust
little
me,
bit,
that
actually.
I plan to.
You can get a little
Oh,
extra out of that.
So Justin has an idea. He's gonna pull out his woodcarver kit. One of them is gonna be a nail. and he has a little hammer with him too, a mini hammer. He's thinking, friends, why don't we tell everyone not to enter?
Oh,
Uh,
not bad.
smart.
It's pretty smart. That's
It's pretty smart. This stuff
Ha
more smart than I
ha!
thought.
Ah,
damn.
He gleams. Helm flows through me, providing me with the intelligence I require.
20 plus years and 2 good ideas. You're on a roll.
Why, thank you, my friend. Always better than 0.
It is indeed. Alrighty, Boom. Go ahead and get to chipping.
All right, he's gonna go ahead and do that.
All right, yeah, I won't even have you roll the check for it. I'll say you take a bit of time. It takes probably like 10 minutes or so. And you carve out a nice do not enter sign, whatever you want to put on it. You carve it out of this this flat plank of wood that you probably found around here. You know, it's a it was a lumber camp. There's probably plenty of like pieces of wood you can use.
This
Yeah, you
was
set
your
up a
trigger
very
next was.
nice. Yeah. You guys, you set up a very nice sign. Set up on the outside of this this blocked cave-in.
Do not enter.
Monsters
No.
beware! The stone is here, otherwise it will steal your hair.
Nice.
Nice, yeah. I hope they take that seriously. Bro, fucking Kratos hint on my Twitter.
What the hell?
I'm so mad. Anyways. Alrighty. Well, if everyone's good, we're a little bit rested up. I say that we leave.
Mhm.
Head
I want to
back.
take a bath.
I'd love to take a
I'm
bath as
good.
well.
Yes, let's all take a bath together.
Ooh,
Maybe-
I think not.
Maybe not. I mean,
Going
actually.
What better way for us to group up with the power of friendship than a soulful bath together?
I think I'm okay, actually. You made it sound a little bit weird.
Grope up.
Hmm.
It's a grope up. What the hell?
I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
Alright, so
What the heck?
you guys all,
Group up. Come on, guys.
you guys
Come on, he said group.
gather your band together once again, and you make the hour-long trek back into town. You don't run into any other issues on the road. It seems like the area has been pretty clear this early morning. By the time you get back into Vermilia, it is probably almost midday. It's like very late morning, early afternoon. And yeah, you guys wander into town. Where would you like to go?
I want to head straight to where we got the notice
Bounty,
from.
yeah.
Was there like a place where it says? Was there a place where it says we need to go in order to turn the quest in?
So, the quest itself, I believe, here, let me check real quick. I believe the quest was... Sorry, one sec. Yes, it was initiated by the mayor of Vermilia, Rikus Lightwhistle. So,
Even better.
given that it was, set up by the mayor of the town, the best place to find him is probably the town hall.
About to make a little connection, right?
Yes, indeed. Alrighty, Akira looks at the others and he says, so we're going to be going to the town hall and speaking to the mayor. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It's very possible that, a little bit of time has passed, a couple of days. They may be wary of newcomers because I'm sure the news have spread a little bit more. So please, Justin, I mean this deadly serious. Do not say anything that can incriminate us.
Do not worry, my friend. I will make sure that I speak only the truth and only but the truth
That's
under
the-
the name of Helm.
That's the thing. I need you to do the opposite of that. Don't speak any truth. Only, better yet, just only speak when we tell you to.
Merrily!
Alrighty, sounds good. Oh, let's go. I'm looking forward to speaking to the mayor. I feel like I can definitely get us at least decent resources out of this.
I would agree.
So you guys are all going to the town hall. I assume you guys are going as like one big group.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless anybody
Okay.
else wants to.
So you go over to the town hall. It's one of the larger buildings near town square. There are two Imperial guards that are sort of set up outside of the door. They don't cause you any mind or anything as you enter the town hall. There is a... you walk into like a large welcoming room with like a desk in the center here with looks to be a human girl, probably young adult, possibly even teenager, who's like half asleep at the moment. She kind of like hears the door open. She's like, huh? Oh, hi. Anything I can help you with today?
Yeah. We were wondering if you could tell us where the mayor is. We've recently done a quest that he required of the city, and we're here to turn it in.
Okay, yeah, just go down the hallway to the left. It'll be the last door on your right.
Much obliged. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Have a good one.
Alrighty.
Alright, you guys all go
keep
down
it
the
moving.
hallway, and you make your way down the hall. In the last door, you see a name tag to the right of it that says, Mayor Rikus Lightwhistle.
Okay.
Wait. Before we enter, Akira, don't forget, Mari doesn't have a magical license, so doesn't Reeful. If the mayor could possibly acquire any of those pieces, or like a traveling, like something that makes us travel. You know?
I think I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Okay.
Well, listen, before we go in, and he like lowers his voice even more. If I'm going to be advocating for something like that, there's a slight chance that he gets a little bit uppity, considering they don't have anything like that and they're supposed to. So in any case, I do need to try a little bit of intimidation or anything like that. I'm going to need you guys to look plenty dangerous. Just don't threaten or but just give them frowns and scowls. Maury, I'm sure you can't really look that scary, but
Really?
no offense to you. Just
I'm sure there's no offense. Just charm him with my good looks.
absolutely. All right, we got this. Let's go. He opens the door.
Alright, so...
Greetings, Mayor.
So you open the door and you see a rather nice looking office, like a couple bookshelves in the back of the room, small desk in the middle, and you see sitting behind the desk, filing some paperwork with an ink pen, is a very short and stout looking halfling man, very pudgy, round looking face with some freckles, short and curly brown hair with a almost comical mustache to go with it, and looks like he's wearing like a green dress shirt with like a black vest over it. Kind of like looks up as you all enter and says, "Oh, good heavens! Good afternoon. Anything I can help you with? I wasn't expecting any visitors today."
Well, you see, we did see the quest you put up about the monsters bothering your fair people,
Oh,
and us being
adventurers.
of a sort. We are travelers, merchants, if you will, but we do have a little bit of experience with slaying monsters that mess up our trade, and so we decided to do a little nicety for you and your village and go out and take them out.
I see. Well, come on in, Oliver. Don't huddle out in the hallway now.
Absolutely.
And you all like slowly begin to enter the room, and probably, I assume, close the door behind you.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'll stand. I'm the last one to come in, and I'll just like stand by the door, as in like no one's gonna get in type deal.
Alrighty.
Alright.
So as you guys are all like gathering into the room, the mayor says, "So, did you get a good look at the monsters? According to some of the loggers, they weren't able to really identify what the creatures were. They said they were like large insects or something."
Justin, do you want to put him down? He like gestures at Justin, who I assume is still carrying the body. Or did you leave it at the...
No, he's been carrying it this entire time.
Okay.
Oh, you brought the rust monster with you. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Here it is. This is the rust monster.
Throws it on his
Yeah,
desk.
you just drag in. Okay.
Oh god.
Just like slams it on the desk.
Okay, so
Ah.
this makes things very interesting. So I'll rewind a little bit. As you guys are walking into the town hall, everyone's looking at all of you as you are dragging. Because at first I was thinking like, okay, it's just the 5 individuals just walking down the street. That's fine. But no, you are dragging a horrid-looking, massive creature that's the size of like a large wolf through town. Everyone is horrified of just like, what is that thing? The 2 guards, once again, that were guarding the town hall don't pay you any mind, but more out of fear than anything as you drag this creature into the town hall with you. They're more petrified to stop you than anything, so they kind of just let you go and just look at each other like, should we do something about that? Like,
Justin's smile convinces that there's nothing wrong.
okay. So yeah, you like drag this rust monster into the office and like just plant it in like the middle of the floor in front of the desk, and the mayor like kind of like rises out of his very tall chair, like looks at it, he's like, oh my, that's that's a big one.
Yes, sir. This is the rust monster, known for eating large quantities of metal. He slams his armor, but it could not eat through mine. Ha 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 ha.
I see. And how many of these creatures were there? I was told that there were multiple.
Well, you see, right? It was bigger than we originally feared. There were, I'd say at least... how many would you say, Mari? About 15?
Yeah, I think actually 17.
They were crawling out of this crevice, and if you'd noticed, if you sent any guards down there, we covered it up, for you, of course, the safety of your village.
17.
But they were just
My
crawling out of
goodness.
this large crevice.
Justin's like counting on
That I do remember. Yes, I was told that one of the loggers found an old abandoned mine shaft and decided to did a little snooping around, and then 2 or 3 of those creatures ended up rushing out and chasing away our workers. But 17, I mean, that's much more than we had reported.
It was actually quite scary. I'm a merchant by trade. I do, dabble in the sword, right? I'm a bit of a swordsman, but it was mainly my compatriots here and my own tactical knowledge that allowed us to get by unscathed. The price originally, what was that again, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, the bounty was for about 150 gold, I believe.
See, it's unfortunate because 150 honestly would be completely fine if there weren't more than what we was originally led to believe. We thought there'd be maybe 7, 8. There were 18, 17, just swarming out of a crevice. Honestly, if we wouldn't have put our lives on the line, I truly believe they would have swarmed your village within the fortnight.
Justin's
Alright.
literally counting on his fingers like, were there really that many?
Alright, here's what I
He's
want
not
you to
saying-
do, Akira. I want you to roll a deception check and then a persuasion check. Deception for the very obvious lie that you told to this guy, and the persuasion to see if he could up the amount of gold. Because I assume that's what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
Up the amount of gold that
Can
they'll give
Mari
you.
also charm him using charm person?
Damn, guys.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Oh, whoa.
That is a whole
Sure.
nother thing. Okay, that's...
Show your titties.
Yeah,
Oh.
definitely read through
titties.
charm person before you make that decision, because I'm sure that if it doesn't work, he knows that you tried to cast a spell on him.
If it fails, yes.
Yeah, like if it fails.
You know, a little 50-50 coin flip.
It has its, like, there's, like, very specific wording for
doesn't-
charm person.
Yeah, just. Let me see.
Okay, deception 18. Okay. So yeah, as
That's
you
pretty
say
good.
these words
Oh, that's
to the mayor here, he says, "My goodness, 18. That could have. How many of those got into town? That would have been a nightmare. I mean, I don't even know if the Empire could have been able to help in time. That's. Well, again, I thank you so much for assisting us. I think I can raise up the reward a little bit for your generosity. How about 200? I'll round it up a little bit. Does that sound good?
200. Akira, like so his face is really grim. Like he is putting his acting chops on completely. He's like looking almost shell shocked or traumatized. He's like, I know that you are doing your best to be fair, but honestly, my friend told you that they ate metal. They completely ate most of our equipment other than a few things and some of our armor. So I'd say that 150 of that will be to completely reimbursing my guards for the equipment lost. Would
right.
250 be possible at all? Because that would actually go into their pockets for recovering from this harrowing adventure.
Hold on one sec. I don't know. 250. That's a lot of gold there. I don't know if I can muster that
We would
much.
have lost a lot more if we weren't there to stop them from swarming.
I know, I'm aware, but it's, you know, I still have a town to run. I mean, that's a lot of pay for a lot of folks here.
Let's say 225 and we
225, I think, is a lot more reasonable. Yes, 225. That'll work. And he sticks his hand out for a handshake.
Alrighty, 225 sounds good to me. And
Alrighty.
He
Let
shakes
me
his head.
let me gather the coin real quick. It'll take me a moment. And as he turns, you all hear a very audible knock on the door.
Oh. I open the door like a tiny bit and I tell him, "Oh, the mayor's busy."
So you open the door and you say that, and you
Like a little
see...
bit. Like a,
Okay. Do you look out into the hall to see who it is?
yeah, like I peek through the door like Aaron Yeager style. I'm like,
Okay.
Oh,
All right, so you look out the door and you see a familiar individual. You see the sight of Tren from the trading post. And as soon as you look at him and he sees you, his eyes go wide and he looks at you and says, "You son of a bitch. Let me in there. Give it." And he's going to try to push the door open.
Okay.
He's going to resist you. I need you to roll an athletics check for me.
yeah, okay. Athletics, okay. Not bad.
19. Okay, he rolled a nat 1, so you just hold that door shut. He's like pushing on the door and it's not budging at all, and he's just like, "Come on, you Mayor, I'd like to report a crime!"
So what I want to do is I want to step out the door. I want to grab him by his mouth so he can't do anything, and I hold him against the wall that's like outside the door.
Okay, I'm gonna say with that athletics check, yeah, he's not gonna be able to really resist that. You like open the door and swiftly kind of just like press him to the wall and like
Does Akira hear this happening?
All of you hear this. You
Okay,
all hear him
so-
very audibly shout, "Mayor, I'd like to report a crime." And Mari and Akira, both of you guys immediately recognize that voice. You're like, "Oh shit, it's the guy we robbed. Fuck."
All right. So as soon
Wow.
as soon as I see that shit going on, like Akira immediately. So what he does is he flicks his fingers like very subtly, and suddenly, like throughout the whole office, is the mayor like still near the desk at all? Like, is he?
Yeah,
where is he
he's
right now?
like immediately looking out. It's like, was that Tren?
So as soon as we hear that, fucking click of the finger, minor illusion, and then there's like a very loud gust of wind, as if like it's really windy outside. And Akira is like looking around, and like he coughed in his fist, and he says, "Oh, the wind is it's quite loud. It was actually really, really stormy out there near the monsters. I hope that there's no storm coming soon."
Okay, I need to double check something really quick. You're casting minor illusion doing this?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
just making noise, like loud wind noises throughout the office.
Okay, I would like you to roll me a sleight of hand check, because the minor illusion requires somatic components, which means that you have to like move your hands in order to cast the spell. So I'd like you to roll sleight of hand to see if you can disguise that as like you just
Okay.
waving your hands, because this is something that you have to do for the spell. 13, all right, Mayor's gonna roll insight. Okay. So you cast minor illusion. All of you, like in the office here, hear this, like this wind coming in from outside. The mayor like looks up and is like, "We weren't expecting any storms today. What is everything all right out there? I'm getting concerned now." And we're gonna transition over to Jonas here. Jonas, you are outside of the room at this point, pressing Tren to the wall here. I assume you got like his hand covered or something, so he doesn't make any more noise.
So I like basically dragged him by his head, like when I have my hand on his mouth against the wall, and I unsheath my short sword and I hold it against his neck.
Okay, so you gotta like say like he's like aggressively,
Yeah.
and then as soon as you pull out the short sword, his eyes go wide. He's like,
Yeah.
just screaming, but you are suppressing.
I tell him, I say, "Now listen here, mister. When I take my hand away from your mouth, you better make no noise or this dagger is gonna be running through your throat." So I release my hand from his mouth. I tell him, "So what were you gonna say?"
Roll me
And I raise my eyebrow.
roll me an intimidation check.
Intimidation, right there. Okay, well.
Oh my god.
The thing is, he speaks, he's dead. It is what it is.
No, don't become a murderer.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
Oh
Go
boy.
on.
So like you like pull your hand off of his mouth, and for like a second he's like looking at you like, ready? I didn't hear nothing.
No, what were you gonna tell the mayor? I'm curious now, and I press my dagger harder against his throat, almost making a little paper cut on his throat.
He's kind of just like still like obviously like, you rolled really low in the intimidation, but you still have a dagger to his throat, so like there's
Yeah.
still that. So I say you can tell that like he wants to do something, but like he's stuck right now. Like you have him in like a very advantageous position.
All right, can I quickly like pat him down to see if he has any weapons on him, like at all? That kind of
Yes, roll me investigation.
Investigation. And there. Okay.
18. Okay, you completely pat him down head to toe, and he's got nothing dangerous on him. He's completely unarmed.
Okay. Well, I tell him, now listen here, mister. I know where your shop is. I could possibly find out where you live as well. You know, you seem like a very unexperienced fighter to me, so, you know, killing you wouldn't be a problem. But, you know, the fun doesn't end there. It's either you leave this place and you just forget about us, or I come for you and your entire family. So what's the choice?
I think I need to leave.
I give him a very, very grim smile, and I press harder for a little bit, but then I release my dagger. And say, well, you know, it was nice doing business with you earlier.
Oh, you asshole.
Right. As you pull away, he kind of like slowly like steps away from you, and then once he feels he has like enough distance, he just like swiftly just runs away from you as fast as possible.
That was so bad.
Good shit.
I wink at him, and I go back in the room and I say, my apologies.
Was everything all right out there?
Yeah, I just felt like a sudden burst of like some type of sickness. I have a bad cough, so I didn't want to interrupt.
You're often whenever he coughs, it sounds like, you know. So
Yeah.
Right. All right. Just give me another few minutes, and I'll gather all the gold for you, and then you'll be on your way.
oh,
And
take your time. Take your time.
he takes a few minutes to kind of like get like all the gold, and he like sets like a bunch of like sacks of gold onto the table. And if y'all want, you can, you know, count everything up, and eventually you do count up 225 gold pieces.
Alrighty. Well, seems quite fine to me, man. It was really nice doing business with you, and I will say that your village will be safe for many, many, many months to come. They will not be bothering you again.
Well, like I said before, thank you so much for your generosity.
Alrighty. Well, if you need anything, I'll be staying at the inn in the city. So, at any point, just let me know.
Alrighty. Well, you
Okay.
all have a fantastic day.
Absolutely. All right, let's get out of here. He takes the money and he leaves.
That's good.
Alrighty. So, you guys exit the office, and I assume you make your way out of the town hall. Where would you guys like to go
as
next?
As he exits, Akira fist bumps Jonas.
I give him like a smirk and a wink. Like,
You did good, mate.
Jonas, who was that gentleman out there?
Oh, it was the guy that owns like the general store somewhere out there. I think he forgot to give me something, and he ended up giving it to me.
Oh, I see. I might have to visit him very soon myself.
Yeah, let me know. I'll come with you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you can make an insight check,
Check.
Refill, if you want.
She doesn't know what happened, but I have a feeling she would figure
I
something
will say,
going
Justin and
on.
Refill, you guys did hear an individual say, Mayor, I'd like to report a crime, and then Jonas immediately dips outside, and then nothing, and then there all of a sudden there was no one out there.
Unfortunately, Justin does have full faith in his companions.
Yeah,
Fair
Refill's gonna
enough.
do
But yeah,
an
Refill,
insight check.
you can roll an insight.
Justin rolls.
God.
I'd say with an 11, you're not sure how to feel, but you know something happened.
Okay.
Alright, but as you guys exit the town hall, where would you guys like to go?
Bathhouse,
The
please.
shop.
I think, well, Akira is gonna head back to the ship, and store away the money.
You ain't splitting it? Hello?
I mean, I assume that they split it already, right? I mean, they counted it.
Wait, how much did we get in total then?
I assumed someone.
225 gold pieces.
Yeah, so it'll be 45 each.
45 each.
Well, remember, most of the gold is gonna go towards your ship repairs. So don't split it
shit.
just
When the time
yet.
comes, you can decide how it's gonna.
Yeah, I mean, all right. So I guess I'm speaking in character as we leave the town hall. All right, so we're gonna need money for the ship repair, obviously. I'm not too sure how much the split is gonna be after that. So I say that I take this sum over to the ship. I'll speak to Cal. We'll get those finances out the way, and then I will split the money evenly amongst all of us once I figure it out.
Maybe
I'm
Justin
not
should
going-
take it.
I'm not gonna skin any pockets. Okay, trust me. I do not need your money.
Cassie says, "Fucking, if you can't basically stole all Justin's money."
I mean, that's part of the reason why you say he doesn't need.
Justin's gonna say, "I trust in our good friend Akira Neverine. He would never steal our money."
Maybe you don't say my name. Not so loud. If you don't trust me, then Mari can come with me, and she'll make sure that I don't steal from you. But I'm not a thief in the first place.
I'll happily go with
He's a
you.
murderer.
It's just
You know.
kind of ironic because Mari was literally in prison for grand larceny, but it's fine. Mari will go.
All right. Well,
Sounds good.
All right, so where are you guys? Are you guys all heading back to the ship then?
Reefal's gonna go to find a bathhouse.
Okay.
yeah,
know what?
Akira
That would
and
be a nice
Mari are
time.
gonna head to the ship.
I will say you guys have been in town for like a decent day or so. There isn't really a bathhouse in this town,
All right.
unfortunately. I'll
go
say
in the
if anybody's looking for one, go ahead and roll me a. Let's see, what would this be? Roll me a perception check. For anybody that wants to look. Okay, Reefel, you have no idea where to even look. You have nowhere to start.
Alright, that's fine. I'll just go back to the ship. I'll just have Justin dunk me into the water by my ankle. Fine.
Just like grab her ankles, just like tip her.
Yeah.
Justin though is going to go to the tavern and see if there's any other like small jobs that open up for a bit of gold or money.
I'll actually go with them.
Okay, so
With
we got
Justin.
Justin and Jonas are going to the tavern, and then everybody else is going to the ship.
Yes.
Yeah, Reefal will go back. We'll walk around covered in nasty shit.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this entire time Refill is like just covered in like bug
Yeah.
guts and shit, right?
Doing in this shit, dog.
Damn, we should have had it so that like Justin and Refill are like carrying it and she's just like hovering over it menacingly.
I mean,
All right. So we're gonna start with the ship group first. I'll say. Reefel, Mari, and Akira, the three of you guys, make your way down to the ship, and it looks like you go back to the same area where the ship was, and the ship is no longer suspended in the air. It's actually been lowered back into the water at this point, and you see Kale on the docks having a conversation with two half-orc gentlemen. Looks like they're wearing like typical like woodworking clothes, like your typical like getup of like like medieval working class kind of clothing. And Kale sees the three of you and like waves you down, like motions for you guys to come on over.
Howdy. How's it going, Cal?
It's doing good, man. Hope you guys been doing well. So, how'd the job go?
Oh, the job went absolutely fine. So we have here. He hefts out the gold pouch and like weighs it in his hand. Quite a bit of money for the repairs. So how much are we looking at that?
So in total, for all the supplies and also the building costs, the whole ship repair is going to cost 125. Which, if the bounty is correct, we definitely have enough for.
Oh yeah, we do. Absolutely. The mayor was even kind enough after I regaled him with our adventure to give us a little bit extra. So
Hey, good man.
125 is doable.
Perfect. All right. I assume you hand over the 125.
Oh yeah, I just take
All right.
out the necessary.
All right, so you
Give it
take
to
out the gold, give it to Kale, and Kale hands it over to the two half-orc gentlemen. Both of them take the money. They give a slight bow, and they head off on their merry way. Alrighty, so that means we're ready to get the fuck out of here. So, where's the others?
I believe, let's see, Just and Joe, they went to the tavern, and we got Maury and Ree here right now. So honestly, I'd say we should probably leave out in a couple of hours. I think they want to get a little bit drunk before we go because the fight was quite vicious.
Right. This does not take too long, as we are on a bit of a tight schedule. Don't want to waste too much time.
Absolutely. I'd say in about an hour and a half, I'll go get the men, and then we can sell off. You did a good job, though, Cal. I do appreciate your help. I appreciate you actually
thank you, man.
orchestrating the whole repair.
Listen, you have no idea how much friggin' work I had to do to get those guys to work that price into where it is. Go to any other shipping dock, and the price would have probably been in the thousands for how much damage we had.
Oh,
So we got pretty fucking lucky coming here, to be honest.
got a nice deal then.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go let Vala know that we're ready to go. Me and her are gonna go ahead and prepare the ship for departure. Y'all can
Absolutely.
either chill here for now or go to the tavern, whichever you'd like. Just, be back here when, in an hour or
I'll
so.
probably
And then
I'll probably get a nice
then we'll head
little-
north.
nice little drink. Alrighty, well, give Vala my well wishes and a little mwah as well.
Disgusting.
All right,
It's just
sounds
the
good.
face I just made IRL. It's the absolute grimace I instinctually made.
Bro.
Alrighty, well, you guys ready to go to the tavern?
I suppose. Did you want to wash up, Reeful?
Yeah. Regal,
Wait.
is there a beach that she can just go and sit
Just
on?
hop
you
off
know?
the
There's
pier
the
right
water.
Okay, well, she'll just fucking eat off her clothes and jump in then.
Okay. So we'll say
Get
that you
them
probably
motivated.
take a few minutes to bathe and wash
Yeah.
yourself. You get a
Pretty
couple strange
slow.
looks from some passerbys, but
That's fine. She was raised with drakes. She doesn't really care about this kind of shit.
fair enough. All right, so then you wash up while the rest of the group heads over towards the tavern. I'll say Justin and Jonas, you guys start off at the tavern first and foremost. You guys make your way there, and you're looking for extra jobs, right?
We were looking for jobs, yeah.
Okay, so I'll say you guys go over to the bounty board, and you don't really see anything that you guys would find of worth, or at least for you, Jonas. Justin, you find a couple jobs here and there, mainly positions of moving lumber back and forth, but these are long-term jobs, actual job postings and long-term job positions. So
Nothing short
considering
term.
that you're leaving in an hour and a half or so,
Employment.
yeah, probably not going to be worth it.
No.
But yeah, you guys don't really see any other jobs that are of
Okay.
worth. However,
Justin,
you do notice something though, as you guys are doing this. Somebody actually comes over and starts putting some more pieces of paper up on the board, and he hangs up a bunch of posters over on an empty side, and
fucking want
takes
the
him
posters.
a few minutes, but like he like posts them up, and then like as soon as he does so, just like walks out the building, paying you guys no mind.
Justin's
But,
gonna grab him by the shoulders.
Hmm?
I just want to look over them. What do they
He's gonna
say?
grab him by the shoulders like, "Excuse me, good fellow. Did you just post these jobs ready for discovery?"
Oh god.
So you pull over this. I'll say this is a halfling gentleman, probably like in his younger years, wearing like a small knit cap, and he like looks up to you. He's just like, "Nah, Mr.'s wanted posters."
Oh god.
Wanted posters?
Oh god.
Are these in fact criminals that we must capture?
I mean, that's with the one. That's typically how it's supposed to be. Yeah.
He's gonna shake his hand and say like, "Well, thank you very much for bringing it to my attention. I promise in the name of Helm that we shall capture these scoundrels and bring them to justice as true heroes would."
Yeah, whatever. And he like looks over to like the bounties that he just put up, and then like looks back at you, and then looks at Jonas, and then looks at the board. Oh fuck! And he just runs out the door. And he just runs out, and like everybody, like the whole tavern like goes quiet for a moment, like very confused, and then everything goes back to normal.
Oh god.
Can I look at the board?
Justin's also gonna look at
Sure.
it real quick.
So you see a number of posters that have been set up. Most of them seem to be like faces and bounties of things that like don't really catch your attention. You know, like you catch like a couple people that like look kind of familiar, but like not by much, you know. But you do see like a couple familiar faces actually. One in particular is let me see if I can find it here.
It's gotta be Jonas. He fucked the halfling ran just like he saw him.
Let's see here.
I'm about to do some heinous stuff. I'm not gonna lie.
Make me convert you to Helm real quick.
All right, I don't have it in my notes for some reason. Do any of you guys remember the orc gentleman you ran into in the prison?
Oh, yeah. Actually, I have his name written down.
Talking about the dude that wanted a birthday party?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on, let me.
Yes. The one you're all like.
Wasn't it Kane?
His name is Oakbach.
Oh yes. Some stupid ass.
And then
shit.
Justin sent him a birthday letter.
You said it was. I think it was Ukbak.
Oh yeah, Ukbak.
Ukbak.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
that that
Ukbak.
sounds right. So you see a poster that says Ukbak, 1,000 gold, wanted dead or alive. Last seen, Castle Vimisra. Crimes consist of evading justice and 3 counts of murder.
Oh my.
Jay, my good friend,
Immediately
does
you're
this not
just-
look like Ukbak, the birthday orc at our camp?
I don't think so. I'm obviously lying.
Justin's like kind of squinting and like practically shoving his face into the posters, like,
I think Oldbuck look a little bit bigger head. I think.
These are like drawings, right?
Yeah, they're like artist renditions of like people. You see another one as well that like sticks out to you. It is that of a elven woman with long blonde hair, wearing an eye patch. One that you guys have seen once before.
Oh.
There is no name for this
elevator.
person, but you see a nickname:
Elevator?
the Swan
Yeah.
Singer.
The Swan Singer.
Bounty is 10,000 gold pieces.
Oh! Okay.
Crimes
Hold
consist
on,
of
low key bounty hunter D&D.
crimes consist of treason, evading justice, and numerous counts of robbery, piracy, you name it.
How many posters have been put up?
Probably close to a dozen.
Okay.
But this person is
Justin's gonna look
wanted
through a dozen.
dead or alive as well. You notice some other ones of some other familiar faces.
Shit, I gotta write this down.
You see Kale, bounty 700 gold pieces, wanted dead or alive. Last seen, Castle Vimisra. Crimes consist of evading justice, blackmailing a government official, bribery, fencing stolen goods, theft, and tax evasion.
Tax
Not tax
evasion?
evasion.
The iron's on his ass.
You also see just in time, bounty
What?
500 gold pieces.
500!
Wanted dead or alive.
Can turn in Justin and get some nice money.
Crimes consist of evading justice and murdering a citizen without justification.
That sounds like him.
Murdering who now? Wait,
You also
Justin's gonna
see-
look at his own picture and look like, wait a minute, Jay, does this not look like me? This simply cannot be right.
Yeah,
They
I'll say,
spelled
Justin,
time
yours
wrong.
yours is like, yeah, it's like the correct spelling of time, which is not how it's supposed to be, and your hair is much spikier than it actually is.
This definitely does not sound like me. This just in time fellow. Ah, I am a servant of Helm, one of justice, and I have never taken an innocent life.
No, yeah, I don't think that's you. I don't think that's you at all.
You
know?
also see
Barely.
you also see Mari Leora, bounty 250 gold.
Damn.
Wanted
Big
dead
ass
or
bounty.
alive. Crimes consist of evading justice, theft, burglary, evading arrest, and disturbing the peace. Next up, Akira Neverine, 2,000 gold pieces. Wanted alive. Crimes consist of evading justice, murder, using magic to influence a citizen without consent, vandalism, disorderly conduct, and disturbing
I
the peace.
can't write this all down.
If you guys want, I can post these in the Discord after the session.
Yes.
Oh,
I have these all
yes.
written down. Next up, Jonas of House Haran, 3,000 gold pieces. Wanted
3,000?
Wanted alive. Crimes consist of evading justice, murder of government officials, attempted murder of a government official, trespassing within private property, and disturbing the peace.
God damn.
Next
You're
up,
a little terrorist.
Refill.
Basically.
Refill, 7,000 gold pieces.
I feel so slighted right now.
Wanted, dead. Crimes consist of treason, evading justice, and theft from a government official. And last but not least, the
Who the
one
f-
that
did
sticks
you
out.
steal from?
And last but not least, the one that sticks out to the most. Vala. 25,000 gold pieces. Wanted dead. Crimes consist of treason, evading justice, assaulting a government official, and evading arrest. Warning, avoid eye contact or risk permanent petrification.
Okay.
Jay,
That's my girl.
And it's at this point the other party members enter the tavern.
Jay, do these individuals not look like our own companions?
Let's not say anything, okay? Just be quiet. And I see people coming, and I do a little hand sign of like, come over here, type thing.
Justin's gonna grab each and every single one of them.
What the fuck? Justin, you really need to understand consent, mate. Don't touch me without permission.
No, the posters, the posters.
Oh, I was about to say, I thought he just
was
grabbed
confused.
everybody.
No, sorry. I meant the posters. He's gonna grab each and every single one of the 12 posters.
Oh, okay.
And then when he turns around, he says, when he sees everyone, he says, "Friends, I have a gift for all of us."
Akira takes his wanted poster and looks at it. He eyes it, and he says, with a deadpan expression, "Honestly, I don't think self-defense is non-consensual magic usage, but Guess it is what it is. Hey, that could have made me look more handsome here. I know I'm more pretty.
Oh, my friend Akira Neverine, this cannot be you. Look at my poster. They spelled the name wrong. So therefore, it is another individual. I would never obstruct justice.
Mate, I'm going to need to explain a few things to you on the ship. But if these are up, they're probably being posted in other places in the city. We need to leave right now.
Yes, we need to find this just in time.
Absolutely. Alright, you all ready to go? No bills?
They want to hand on the other ones to the other squad members. Justin.
Huh? Oh no, he handed each person their own like personal one.
Okay.
And then the rest he's holding in hand.
I look at Refill and be like 7,000, huh?
I kind of wish I could turn myself in. I need that kind of money.
Refill, this is not you. You are much more valuable than this.
Oh my gosh, he blushes.
250 gold, Mari?
I don't want to talk about it. It's only because I haven't been caught for much.
It's okay. It's not really a competition,
I
right?
think it is.
We're
How much
fucking
is
playing
Akira?
One Piece. One Piece where I'm fucking bounties. We're not the bounty hunters, we're the bountied.
I kind of like having a bounty on me, to be honest.
That's
This
cool.
point,
I was like listening to all the like charges, and I'm like, oh, that's. I mean, kind of attractive.
Oh,
at this
actually,
point,
Justin does get. Or sorry, real quick, Justin does give Akira the wanted posters for Kale and Oakbach and the Swan
Vala?
Singer and Vala. Yes, says, do these look familiar to you, my friend?
They do indeed. Okay. Well,
Hmm,
this
yes.
is.
I could have
This
sworn one
raises
of
a
them
few
was the birthday
questions.
orc.
Yeah, that's Ukbach. He's is 1,000.
Oh, so
It's
it is him. I
It's
hope he got
almost
my letter.
worth. It's almost worth going back and looking for his body.
Body?
Actually, I assume that he escaped if there's a wanted poster.
Yeah. Probably.
All right.
I'm
well,
gonna
we should
say
probably
at
take
this
these back
point,
with
you
us.
all notice a very audible doom
Oh
as
shit.
you all hear the doors of the tavern burst open, and about half of a dozen Fortunata Empire guards barge in, spears at hand, and they all point their weapons in your directions.
Gotta run.
Criminals! You are under
Oh,
arrest
fuck.
under the Fortunata Empire. Surrender your weapons now, or we will be forced to use lethal force. Do not make this difficult.
Allow me to help you, my good sirs. Where are these criminals?
And that is where we're gonna wrap up for tonight's session.
No!
Shit.
We literally just that's gonna be a fucking Pirates of the Caribbean run scene.
Man, let me just say, by the way, man, Jonas, that 3 on your intimidation check, man,
The fuck
Yeah.
is over.
it was enough to
No.
chase him away, but it wasn't enough to keep him away.
About to kill his ass next
Oh.
session.
I thought the halfling ran away and like.
Oh, the
told
halfling did
guards.
run away, but
Probably not the only one. That...
it's like I said at the start of the campaign. Every action will have its consequence.
Yeah, y'all should.
Y'all should went to that general store and killed him. Could have stabbed him in his fucking neck.
That was literally gonna be my next move. I was gonna go there.
Well,
Y'all are
someone
gonna
took
end
the
up in
gold.
jail again, and I'm gonna have to figure what the fuck I'm gonna do with y'all.
Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. The reason why they went to the job postings is because Justin wanted to repair the weapons, but they had no gold.
Alrighty, well, anyways, thank you guys so much for joining us for tonight's session.
Come on, 2 more
Let me
hours.
say it. No, I have work tomorrow. I can't. I will
Quit your
say.
job, just be full-time D&D.
I wish I could. I'm working on it. Like, I will say though, Weeb Panda 27, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the archives. And Anonymous, thank you for the $2 tip. That's much appreciated. Thank
Hey.
you.
Sheesh.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for joining us for today's session. We will continue this next week and at 7 p.m. Eastern, every Sunday as we normally do. Hopefully we'll be on time this next week. We'll see.
We're about to run for our fucking life.
Yeah,
Bro, literally, you don't understand. Akira is literally just about to turn into a fox and run out a window.
Y'all got the law on your asses now.
I feel like the one person who would actually be caught is Justin.
Oh, Reefle's not
If
gonna
you
let
get
that
caught,
happen.
it is what it is.
Like, bro, I don't want it to happen, but like he's gonna be so confused. Like, huh?
I'm about to grab your arm.
Yeah.
Grab his arm, bro.
So drag him out.
I'm be like, Justin, run.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. The way that it's going with Akira and Jonas, we're like low key like pulling you guys into a life of crime, and I'm sorry about that.
Oh no!
I mean, not gonna lie, even I was like, dude, if we're gonna stay in this town, someone's gonna have to go kill that fucking dude. But I don't know if I'd have Reefle say that, but
Justin has no idea what the fuck's going on.
That's why I wanted to go. I literally, before I knew there was gonna be like, we're gonna leave soon. That's why I wanted to come with Justin to the general store. I was gonna take a shit and then probably kill him. I'm not gonna lie.
oh my god. Well,
Wait, why did you just go there then?
I
I
wanted
was
to
so
go with
confused when
you.
y'all went to the fucking job postings, bro. We're about to leave. What job can you do in an hour?
It's a good thing your allies are getting the ship ready to go. You're gonna need it a little earlier than expected.
Well, here's the thing though. It's like Justin would not let you kill the guy, Jonas.
I was just gonna be like, yo, can you wait outside real quick?
To be honest, he probably would have done it.
What the fuck you need him for?
And honestly, I'm curious on who would win, because Jonas is OP as fuck, but Justin is tanky. I don't know who would win.
Yeah, his AC's
fight.
20. It's
Maybe
Like,
we'll
how the
have
fuck am I
to
gonna
test
go?
that out at some point in the future, maybe.
Yeah. And the only way I'm dueling somebody is if I can like use my fucking harem to fight for me, because I'm not I'm not 1v1ing anybody, bro.
Come on, bro. Build some muscle.
damn. I
All
wanna
right, let's see.
play
what
a
are we
little bit
doing
longer.
today?
Just 30 more minutes, man.
Leaving D&D,
You know.
gonna go play Red Dead roleplay.
Yup. Oh,
We haven't
I'm
pulled up that
so
crazy.
I'm so hyped for next week. It's like an anime episode I put in right now.
Yeah.
Fucking real.
Listen, you should ask my other players. Like, I am very known for my my cliffhangers. Yeah.
Cliffhangers.
I'm pretty mean sometimes.
Yeah, first, fuck you, but second, next week's gonna be fucking killer.
The mayor
Gives y'all
situation
something to
could have
look
went both
forward
ways,
to, you
too.
know?
Yeah, oh, the
Right.
mayor situation could have went
Yeah.
a lot of different ways. Yeah.
If he would
yeah.
have screamed or something, I was slitting his throat instantly in the hallway. It was like I was like thinking about what is he gonna do. That's why I was like, what are you gonna say? I was waiting for your reaction on it, to be honest.
It's
Wait,
just
but, like,
crazy and kind of scary that Jonas and Akira's first thought was just, all right, we're gonna swindle this dude and kill the dude if he fucking tries anything. Like, it was just immediately. I'm really enjoying playing a character that he's not necessarily evil. It's just his morals are really fucked up because he's not human, right? Like, he's from just a completely different place, so he sees
Yeah.
things a lot differently. I'm
Oh,
enjoying it.
my Lobo, my mod is asking, wait one sec, important thing, did they find beans? No, they did not. We did not get to the beans, unfortunately. So
oh,
that
fuck, I forgot about the beans. Holy shit. So much shit was
I
happening.
don't know what
legitimately
happened with
forgot
that
about it.
poll at the start, but
Yeah, I did not find the beans. With
no
no time.
beans, no
We get beans
beans.
next time once we escape the fucking cops.
No beans, y'all were too busy doing crime.
We're about to throw down the table on the ground. We're about to throw.
Here, I'm gonna put up the
fucking
raid message.
chairs.
I think I know who we're gonna
Next.
raid. I haven't raided my boy Craven in a while. So we're gonna send our love over to Craven. Looks like he's playing some Resident Evil 4. I think it's the remake. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and send our love over there. You guys have an absolutely fantastic evening. Go ahead and show Craven all the love you guys possibly can. Please don't be disrespectful in his chat, or else I'll know. We'll be sad. And yeah, we'll see you guys next week for another episode of Lands of Aurea. Reminder, me, Trix, and Co here are gonna have a collab tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern. I don't know what the
Hell
fuck we're
yeah.
doing yet. We'll have to figure that out. But yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!
Bye.
Hey.